Testing. All right. You can cut out that other.
Hey, yo, aim. Yeah. Run it up, Blondo.
Hey, see y'all from Texas, where we sit riding swangers and put diamonds in our neck.
What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing this evening? It's your boy Doc Holiday. We are back again with another HBCU tonight. As always, it's always powered by HBCU Overdrive. Make sure that you like the stream, comment, share. Most of all, subscribe to the channel and get everything that you need. Hit that notification button to get everything that you need. HBCU Overdrive. I am in the middle of trying to create some slides for today. So y'all have to bear with me. That's the reason why I was tardy coming in. But other than that, I hope everybody's had a good evening. Except for Eagles fans. Except for you Eagles fans, I hope y'all lose every other game next year. I hope y'all lose every game next year. But yeah, man, I just had to get that out there. I just had to get that out there because it was funny. It's funny to me. But of course, wouldn't be remiss that this is the second show of the new year for this is the second episode of the new year for me. So pretty much we having fun out here. We was having fun out here. Of course, y'all already know I'm on the show with Troy and the fellas from Old Man Podcast, Gathering Old Man Podcast. So, but yeah, we gonna have to start doing some more stuff regularly. So that way we can go ahead and get our things going. So hopefully this should be coming up sometime in a minute. Yeah. And also, if you are on Twitter, we do broadcast live on Twitter and on the YouTube. So if you are on the YouTube, we do have the horizontal view and the vertical view. So for all the folks on the vertical view, welcome. And all my folks, that watch it regularly, y'all already know how we do. So if you're on the Twitter, make sure that you hit that follow on Twitter and then hit that subscribe button on the YouTube side. Excuse me. So I have had I wouldn't say a somewhat busy weekend. I had a lazy weekend. I've had a lazy weekend, and I'm glad that I've had a lazy weekend. I don't know what else to say or what to do, because there we go. Because I wanted to have a lazy weekend for a while. But other than that, I've been working. I take that back. I've been sleeping and working. So I'm gonna put it just like that. Let me see what I can do right here. I want to load up a video for the folks. So other than that, man, we gonna have a good one. What's going on, Chuck? Let's see if Mr. Ford jump on here in a little bit. We go over these transfer the kids out of the portal. We see people done slept on the coalition done slept on Jackson State so much that they believing that we gonna be down and out. But that's nowhere to be found. People say we're gonna be down and out. And it's crazy to hear something like that. It's crazy to hear something like that. So I just hope everybody got their popcorn ready for this coming up year. But until then, before we get into all that, let's go ahead and hit the quick commercial break. We'll be right back in just a second. It's your boy Doc Holliday. Become a subscriber on HBCU Overdrive on YouTube, and you can follow me on all social media platforms at HBCU_Overdrive on Twitter and Instagram. You can catch me on TikTok at Holiday1925 and on Facebook under my real name, David E. Smith Douglas. Also, when you become an exclusive family member, you get all the membership perks. You get all the exclusive members only videos, early access to new videos, member shout outs, and members only live chats. And also you can get birthday shout outs on here and win member when you become a subscriber. You can also hit the donation to the Cash App at HBCU Overdrive. You can hit the PayPal David Smith 1925, and you can hit the Zelle David E. Smith 30 at gmail.com. Remember, all proceeds go towards the channel, not the pocket. All right, we are back. Let me see. See if I can get Mr. Ford on here. It is God, it's carnival season now. It's carnival season. Let's see if I can load this up. load this up. Now, this is something that all right. Now, this is something that Coach Tremaine Jackson had talked about yesterday. I think it was yesterday, either yesterday or today, at the AFCA convention. Should be coming up. Should be coming up, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Here we go. So we talked about the transfer portal. We talked about the carelessness when it comes to the players entering the portal, right? And we also talked about the what's going on, man. We also talked about the downfall of having these portal agents. So I want to go ahead and play this clip, and I want to try to give me y'all your input on this. On 1 second.
The agent business, who the agents can be. You know, we talked to so many random people that just started being an agent yesterday. And maybe they're the uncle to the single mom, who is my worst nightmare in recruiting. An uncle to the single mom that thought he could play and didn't get a chance because he had to go to work is my worst nightmare. Because he's always talking about something that don't matter. But I think kids need to really rely on their high school coaches or their coaches where they are to try to help them instead of getting some random. Now, there's good agents out there. I can't take that, but I can't take that away from them. I think we need to have some type of regulation on that. And then I think we need to have a salary cap.
So I like what Coach T. Jackson said. I like what he said. He said the worst thing to talk, the worst people to talk to are the uncles, the mother's brother, or the cousin, or maybe even the father, who got to work that 9 to 5. Got to work that 9 to 5. You might well come on, Troy. And trying to decide the future for their relative, for their loved one, when it should be between the coach, the player, and the immediate parent or parents. I don't believe in having agents, because just the simple fact that you don't know how much they charge you. Like, I can't. It's something about that I can't deal with when, it's one of them things where it's a touchy, it's a touchy subject. And I don't think a lot of people are equipped for what's coming ahead. Hold on. I don't think a lot of people understand like what's coming ahead, like with what's going on. And I say that because this has, with all that's been going on, it's kind of crazy. There's no type of regulation for it. Hey, Mr. Tasha, what's going on? There's no type of regulation for this. So I really don't know. I really don't know what to say, and what to tell folks. But all I have to say is, to me, on something like that, all I have to say is, be cautious. Be cautious. And the reason why I say be cautious is because you just don't know what's out there. You don't know what's lurking out there. You don't know what the outcome could be when it's all said and done. But make sure y'all like the stream. Make sure you comment, and share and subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you hit that donation button. We haven't gotten to the chance to hit the donation button. Yep, here you go.
Hey, you can hear me?
Yes, sir.
I've been watching Coach Jack, little presser, a few times.
Is he lying or not?
It's complicated. So it's a lot of layers of what he said. Problem number one is that in the HBCU world is talking about stuff that PWI, P4, and mid-major coaches are talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
The problem is that it's two different demographics and two different types of kids. In the PWI world, I'm here to tell you, you telling kids to lean on their coaches, I promise you the coaches are the problem. I know high schools right now who are begging for HBCUs, and these are, I think I posted the other day, private high schools in the Tampa Bay area begging for HBCUs to come take a look at their players because his coaching staffs from that school would not allow HBCUs to come look at their players. That's one.
Okay, I can get to that.
Two, the limiting of money, security. The Supreme Court already said you're not limited NIL. You can only limit revenue share, but that's because that's something that has been bargained with the House of it. But third-party NIL deals or independent NIL deals, you can't limit that income.
Right.
So when everybody keeps talking about that salary cap, it's fictitious because all the athlete got to do is say, "You're not going to deny me money, sue," and they're gonna let it go through. Also, that Deloitte software, we talked about it in the beginning of the season because they had the whole IBIS thing up there. It still ain't working, but they're hollering about Texas Tech and all these other schools circumventing the cap. You're not approving deals. So of course they're circumventing the cap. But that's another story for another day. Specifically
Yeah,
for Coach Jackson,
but I
it
agree
is.
with him. Yeah, I agree with him though. I don't want to deal with an agent. I don't want to deal with Uncle Pookie and Uncle Ray right now. I want to deal with the coach, the player, and the immediate parent. I don't want to deal with none of that stuff.
I get that. I wouldn't necessarily say, and again, we talked about this before. Coach T Jack ain't dealing with that. He got a general manager that we looked up online. He has a general manager. That person deals with that.
I think majority of schools have a general manager. They do have a general manager that goes out there and be like, "This is all I'm talking about."
But as some events play out, and we'll see it soon, agents should be replaced with attorneys because of what's being put not only in these NIL agreements, but just in these agreements to transfer. There are terms in NIL agreements. If you agree to $700 a month, and then in the contract they say at any point in time we cannot pay you, and you still bound by the terms of this contract, you need an attorney.
Yeah. Yes, on that one. Keep going.
So,
right there.
So I get what Coach T Jack is saying, but the problems that he's facing are not the same as what he's. It's just not the same for. I'm going to use the SWAC as an example. It's not the same for the SWAC. Yes,
I think it's not. I think it's not just for HBCUs. I think it's for FCS altogether.
And I apologize. I can't see the chat right now. I'm trying to figure it out. There we go. But it's this conversation. It's very complex, but it's easy to turn the kid and the kid's parents into the villain.
Right.
The villain is not the kid's parents. It's not the coaches. It's not the institution. It's the NCAA. We got here because for a decade,
the NCAA been working like they the mob.
Exactly. If it was not for Ed O'Bannon, there would be no NIL, no revenue share.
I'm gonna give somebody some type of credit. I'm gonna give Tandia her credit. It's over on HBCU Nightly. She said this would not have been done if it wasn't for basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, because of Ed O'Bannon and some other players that decided, hey, my name, my image, not even my name, my number, my image should not be displayed on a video game, and I ain't getting compensated for it. You're not about to sell my jersey in the bookstore with my number on there, or even my name. Because remember, at one point in time, they had the names on there, and then the schools got real smart with it and decided we just need your number. We don't need your name on there. But at the end of the day, that's still my number. And I'm still not getting, I'm still not getting compensated for
it. It is I make the joke all the time because I'm a Florida State alum. During football season, you'll run around and you'll see these people with these number 2 jerseys on all the time with a Nike symbol on. And it's funny because that number 2 never played with a Nike official jersey on. Never happened.
What he had on Russell? What was it? Or
anything? I think it was a Russell, but we didn't have a logo on the jersey.
No, okay. So it was just Oh yes, it was just a regular plain jersey.
Yep. So it's a complicated issue, and it gets bad when we point to the kids as bad guys. When they didn't create the system to start with, we're adjusting to a new system that still needs to be worked out. And everybody wants it to be perfect in 3 years when we spent 50 years effing it up. We can't do that. We got to understand where we are. Now, for the coaches, I get it. It's difficult to navigate, and you got to win to keep your job.
Uh-oh. Let me go and put them back on here. There you go, Troy. If you got it. All right.
Sorry about that, y'all. I hit the wrong button. But the same kids that we vilify are the same kids we ask them to come to our schools. And then the same kids we're asking to keep. But when those kids are asking for, I'm throwing a number out there. I know certain situations that are real numbers, but I'm just throwing a number out there. When kids are asking for $1,000 a month, that's $12,000 a year. I was making that as a regular part-time or as a regular full-time student with my full part-time job.
Right.
So for a kid that's for $12,000 a year to cover necessities, we can't vilify it. It makes no sense.
But here's the thing when it comes down to it. When we're talking about the NIL, the transfer portal, what's going on in college football, just college sports, period. But it's mainly for college football, college basketball. You don't rarely see it in baseball, or you don't see it in any other non-revenue sport. You just only see it in basketball and football. Where it's coming from, somebody I'm looking at the chat on HBCU Nightly. It said the transfer portal is causing the most harm. I don't think the portal is causing any type of harm. I think that the NCAA should have done their homework instead of trying to say, well, they don't need it at all. But you got kids out here, they can't even get a, you know what I'm saying, at the time when we were going to school, a $3 hamburger, right?
Yeah.
And then Lord forbid that we give this student $10 and then they blow the flag, they blow the whistle and say it was impermissible benefit.
It is. It's always. I'm trying to keep people out of trouble. I saw.
You love trouble on this show.
Oh no! This because I want to get the individual in trouble because they got stuff. I saw a message that said in the groups that I be on message boards with that he wants to go back to being able to give players $10,000 in cash in their pockets rather than do these NIL deals.
I would too.
So they can get rid of the transfer portal. And I said that's cute. Anybody remember Chris Winkie?
Yeah, I remember Chris Winkie. Old ass baseball player decided he wanted to come back and play football.
Mm-hmm. What people forget is that him and Charlie Ward was in the same freshman class.
Right.
He went to go play baseball because he wasn't gonna start.
He wanted his money.
He could have transferred to wherever he wanted to go. This would be a whole different discussion. A whole different discussion.
You can but you can say things like, you can say that for the same person, same reason with Ricky Williams, when he came out, when he got to Texas, he didn't get no scholarship. You know what? He was playing minor league baseball. That's how he was paying for school. What's another person? Brandon Wheaton. Brandon Wheaton was the same way. He playing baseball for a minute and decided he gonna play football. Got to Oklahoma State. He balled out.
But Winky didn't want to go play baseball. He was
wanted
forced
to
to
play
go.
football.
He wanted to play football, but he could not train. There was no transfer. There was absolutely no transfer back then. So, you heard me talk about Rob Preston. Rob Preston could have started anywhere in the nation. He was splitting carries and splitting carries with Ward Dunn as being generous. But he was splitting carries with Ward Dunn. So we talk about, and these are the extremes, right? Those are the guys that, like, off the top of your head, like, oh yeah, that guy can go play anywhere in FBS. What about the guys that can't go anywhere and play FBS, but can go to a Grambling, FAMU, or North Carolina A&T and play? They couldn't leave. They could not leave. The coach would have to sign off on them leaving.
Yeah.
And that's back when you could hoard talent. So it's not
unless the player decided that he wanted to go JUCO, and then the coach had no authority to sign off on anything because the player he's going to go the JUCO route. And then after he leaves the JUCO route, I mean, he could play a year or two at JUCO and decide that he wants to go to Western Carolina or over to let's just say Texas Southern or Grambling or Southern. And you got 2 years left. Or maybe 3 years. Because maybe you'll just play 1 year. All you need is give some game film to a coach, say, hey, this is what I did when I was at this JUCO and I got busy and I was this, that, and the third, and I did go to class and my grades are good, they're good and they're up there. Okay. Guess what? Give them a scholarship. What we can see right now in the portal. All right. But what we can see right now in the portal, what we got in the portal right now is that you got a lot of bounce back players. You got a lot of players that are bouncing back from Division I, FBS or P4 or G5. You got players that are coming up from Division II. You got some coming up from Division III. You got even some coming up from NAI. They decide they want to play for certain schools in the SWAC, in the MEAC. Hey, go ahead. Let's see what they got. You don't know what these players got until they step on the field. But I'm going to be the one to say, I wish you did have Bagman again, because if you did, most of these kids will probably stay where they at. And it's crazy when you looking at it, you got a kid that's transferring in from another Big 12 school with a $5 million NIL deal to be the starting quarterback for a college football playoff team. That's saying a lot right there. That is saying a lot. I'll be right back. I'm gonna see if I can get Mr. Ford on here. Be right back in just a second.
Yo, it's your boy Doc Holliday with HBCU Overdrive, and I am proud to sponsor Merch Sports. Check out his new line of collection, the Black College Football Fan Club collection. It's basically designed to show support and give respect to the rich history and tradition of black college football. And as you already know, the best college players had to play at HBCUs before integration. So go ahead and check it out over at shopmerchsports.com. Merch Sports. Merch for the sports enthusiasts.
All right, we are back, and Jack got off the phone with Mr. Ford, and he should be on in a little bit. But let me go ahead and put this up here, and boom. Let's go ahead and put this up here. Yes. So these are the players that are coming from the transfer portal who have committed to Jackson State. Let's see. There we go. So the first one we have, the first two we have on here are DJ Welch and Tyrese Buffkin. DJ Welch is a receiver from Noxubee County. Of course, again, TC is going with Mississippi guys. He's going with Mississippi guys. He's from Holmes Community College, went to Noxubee County High School. He is coming in as a transfer wide receiver from the JUCO level. We also have, Tyrese Buffkin, who is a DB. Transferred from Chicago, Illinois. Western Illinois is his former school. Coming to play DB. Look like he can play some safety. He can play some nickel. Want to see what he does on the field. Looks like DJ Welch can actually play some slot receiver, inside, outside. maybe can be a return specialist also for Jackson State. Well, let's see what we got. What else we got right here? All right. Jackson State, TC decided to get more linemen, offensive linemen. Jaquan Bolden transfers in from Mississippi State, from SEC school. Don't know his measurables yet, but I'm gonna get on it to that. Looks like he could play tackle, left or right, or he could play guard. We also have Keyshawn Hudson. Keyshawn Hudson, who is from University of Central Florida, Fort Lauderdale, South Florida kid right here coming in from the Big 12. Add on to the depth for the defensive line. Basically, what TC is looking at is offensive and defensive linemen, especially since we lost most of our defensive linemen to either the portal or to graduation. And then we have Ladarius Pryor, who is a running back from, looks like he's from Florida. He's from Orlando, Florida, so he is coming in as a commit. And we have Samson Israel, who is a DB. From Douglasville, Georgia, but he coming down the road, a little 3-hour drive down the road from Memphis. He was at University of Memphis. Played on the Ryan Silverfield. They get all the stats in. Once I started doing more research on all these guys and looking at their tape too. So we're gonna try to look at some tape also. Zay Lowry, defensive lineman from West Point, Mississippi. Hines Community College is the home. So he was over there with Chris Jones. He's over there with Chris Jones. It's cool as the head coach. And CJ Barney. And if I'm not mistaken, CJ Barney is the brother of Braxton Barney. So DJ Wells played at Alabama A&M. Cool, thank you, sir. So yeah, you're looking at it, and you want the Golden Triangle to be on lock because they do have athletes up there. CJ Barney from Madison, Mississippi, Madison Central. He's coming in as a linebacker. Like his brother, who was a defensive end. I think he's in the portal. If I'm not mistaken, he's in the portal now. He might be coming back out of the portal. So that's another one we have that's coming in for the spring. Messiah Blair, defensive end from Eastern Michigan University, G5 program out of the MAC. So we have got some players out of Eastern Michigan, Bryson Moss, and Cam McCoy, who did come from Eastern Michigan. They were there not last season, 2 seasons ago. This guy, he's should be coming off the edge. And he should fit. I think he should be able to fit the scheme that Coach Quinn really what he wants to run, as far as what he's looking for, as far that stand up defensive end position, like Quincy Ivory played last season, like Phillip Webb played the season before, to bring some sort of havoc off of the line. And we got Rob Addison Jr., who's from Bridgeton, New Jersey. If I'm not mistaken, I think he did come to Jackson State. He was here at Jackson State. If not, make sure you put in a comment in the chat, so that way I can be corrected. Said Messiah 6'7". Oh yeah, he's standing up. I will not put his hand in the ground. I'm sorry. He is standing up. Man. He is standing up. I cannot see him putting his hand in the ground. All right, we got Swipe Marshall, safety. I think this kid right here, he's transferring in from Western Kentucky, who is from Cocoa, Florida. Look, we have a good relationship with kids that's from Florida, from the state of Florida. Of course, we got Stanley Cooks on the squad still. We still got a couple of kids that are from Florida, and then we got Michael Gay. He says linebacker, but I think he's more of he's going to be more of a safety. He's coming from Tennessee State. He has legit tape because he played most of the season last season. And I'm going to go ahead. How you doing, Mr. Ford?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, yeah.
So we going over these recruits right now.
Oh man,
Yeah.
y'all, that list Jackson got is impressive, man. That's impressive.
I don't know. I just tell people I'm not worried about the team right now. I mean, now only thing I worry about is quarterback.
Okay.
Who's gonna be the backup quarterback? That's it.
Okay.
And how many quarterbacks are we gonna carry on the roster?
Okay.
So let's see. We got let's see what else we got. Christian Aiken, who is from Patterson, New Jersey, Paulsboro, New Jersey, Virginia Union University linebacker.
Yeah, I heard about them. Yeah.
And then Tyler Arrington, running back, who is from East Central Community College, from Jackson, Mississippi. So still adding on to the running back room, because I know it's going to be he's going to have some kids leave up out of there. Tell him, hey,
is the Davenport kid finished, or he got another year?
He's done.
He done. Okay. Okay.
And then let's see who else we got. Jeremiah Kirk, defensive lineman from University of Arkansas in Monticello.
Right.
He is from Louisville, Mississippi. So he's another. Look like he's I don't know the size on him. I got to look at the size on him. But these two right here, I put Christian Aiken on there twice. But Jeremiah Kirk, defensive lineman, looks like he can put his hand in the dirt. But I'll be remiss if he has his hand in the dirt. I think he'll probably one of those stand-up rush-ins that Quinn would like to, like he'll like to include in his packages. So we're gonna be I'm gonna start looking at some more film on these guys too. So Barry Chandler is the defensive lineman, Mississippi Delta Community College, Crystal Springs, Mississippi. And look, Amarian Ware, University of Louisiana, Monroe, another defensive lineman. Look like he's more of a D tackle, inside lineman.
You know, all the guys y'all get from UL Monroe always be tough. Because that's Zach Bro and Evan Henry and them, right?
Zach Bro, Evan Henry. You had
Wiggins from there?
Yeah, Wiggins was from there.
Everybody y'all get from there be tough.
I think Jace Ward? Jace Ward was from there, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I gotta check and see. But I know he committed to Prairie View today.
Okay, who was that?
Jace Ward.
Okay.
And the last one is Melvin Collins, offensive lineman from Western Kentucky University. Look, the guy looks like a tackle, more like a guard.
What's his size?
I don't know his size yet. I was still looking. I'm still trying to get out everything. I've been asleep.
Oh yeah.
I don't have. I'm gonna look at actual game film. So give me time so I can go ahead and I'm gonna get all that squared away for everybody. Okay, let's see. I got a question. It said, what grade would you give? Would we give Jackson State right now? I would give them an A. I would give them an A minus. Because the thing that we're looking for is the quarterback. You gotta look for the QB. You gotta look for that QB. We did get a QB from Valparaiso. I seen some of his film, even though the team was not that good. The film stood out that he can actually take over a game if something happens to Jared Lockhart. And these are just kids that just committed because they're going to be signing in on the February signing day.
Yeah.
So that's not including the other kids that we did get, the Jay Lockhart and Will Dreekers, all those other kids that we got in December.
Mhm.
So if I'm looking at it, if I'm grading it, I say A minus. Then you still got kids then you still have JUCO kids that are graduating in May. We can still get kids out of the portal. They just can't go in after the 15th. So you have up to the 15th to jump in that portal.
So, Doc, repeat that again. Now, you said that the kids can't get into the portal after the 15th,
Yeah,
but the schools can pick them. I'm sorry. Say that again, Papa.
So you can jump in the portal before the 15th.
Okay.
Anything after the 15th, you can't do anything.
Okay. You got to stay with your team.
You got to stay. You're gonna be where you at.
Okay. All right.
But you can still get kids out of the portal. You just can't jump in.
Man, I sure appreciate you because I was thinking, I needed some clarity on that, and you just gave it to me. Thank you so much. Because I was wondering about that.
Yeah, it's been like that ever since the portal has become well known that you can jump whenever that portal closes up. That's your last time. And if you don't jump in that portal, you just without a home.
Right. So that's why I still believe that we gonna get some big time when that portal closes and they can't leave or what. I mean, they can't jump in anymore. We gonna get some more talent in the SWAC, man. We gonna get an upgrade in our talent.
Right.
Because this, like I said, I heard you say that I listen to me now from what you just said. I'm giving them an A+. I'm giving them an A+.
I think a lot of teams, if you look at it, what's going on, Chuck? So
good evening to you all. A happy New Year to you.
Hey, how's it going now?
All right.
So when is the last day to pull a player out of the portal? You can pull a player out of the portal at any time. You just can't jump. They can't jump into the portal after the 15th.
Man,
kid from UCF. It's a defensive. I think it's a defensive lineman.
Hey, you know what, you all? It's a situation of it's kind of like with I felt like the way this conversation is going. It's kind of like fired up, TP, fired up, woo! Talking about that transfer portal, TP. Man, that discussion is hot, man. I never thought it'd get like this, man. Transfer portal, NIL, man. It's been a heated discussion.
Now, Coach Jackson, like I said, Coach Jackson did say something today at the AFCA convention.
Oh, okay.
Today, and I want to get your take on this, Mr. Ford. I'm about to play this video. Get your take on this. What Coach Tremaine Jackson said.
I saw you put that up earlier.
Who the agents can be. We talked to so many random people that just started being an agent yesterday. And maybe they're the uncle to the single mom, who is my worst nightmare in recruiting. An uncle to the single mom that thought he could play and didn't get a chance because he had to go to work is my worst nightmare. Because he's always talking about something that don't matter. But I think kids need to really rely on their high school coaches or their coaches where they are to try to help them instead of getting some random. Now, there's good agents out there. I can't take that, but I can't take that away from them. I think we need to have some type of regulation on that. And then I think we need to have a salary cap.
So what you think, Mr. Ford?
Now, I agree with him that, a lot of them agents do need to be certified, man. Just like in the NFL, they need to be certified. And it needs to be a salary cap because this stuff is going to get out of hand, man. Now, that's not really a problem with FCS football. That salary cap really needs to be put in place in that FBS because, man, they paying some of them kids nothing on the FBS. And then you got kids like this Chambliss at Ole Miss. They said that kid get
Trinidad
another
Chambliss?
year. That kid gonna get $5 or $6 million next year, man.
Yeah, Trinidad Chambliss.
Yeah, Trinidad Chambliss. So yeah, that salary cap thing is basically about the FBS. It's not about FCS. That's not a problem with us. But
Hey,
yeah, that FBS, yeah, they got a little problem with that money, man.
here's another thing: high school coach can be just like that uncle, no difference.
Yeah, that's right. They can be. They can be. Because if you put them money, listen, I've worked with some coaches, man, who were unscrupulous, man. Whoever gave them the money, that's where they directed them kids to. They didn't care nothing about them kids. I've worked with some coaches like that.
I imagine you have.
Yeah.
Yeah. So man, if you looking at it, like I was saying, you got Texas Tech.
Oh man.
Got the QB from University of Cincinnati and giving him $5 million to be the starter.
Oh yeah.
$5 million to be a starter at Texas Tech.
Yeah.
You just said, gosh, he said it doesn't care. He said going to the home of Buddy Holly, Lubbock, Texas. He said he's kind of saying like you know, I know the coach's last name is McGuire, like the movie Jerry Maguire. Show me the money. That's what's happening now.
Man, Coach McGuire ain't talking about show me the money. Coach McGuire going out there. I'm gonna tell you what Coach McGuire gonna do. Coach McGuire gonna be out there looking at film and looking at players and stuff. He's gonna try to get his team right. He's gonna get his team right. He's gonna try to get his team ready. Trinidad Chambliss didn't get he got denied.
No, he didn't get this,
but they did say that they are going to go the Diego Pavia way, because I think he did have a JUCO year before he went to Fair State.
Yeah.
Whoa! So he gonna get it.
So if he'll be his 6th year,
right?
Yes. But yeah, if he does get it, that means that means that $6 million.
And don't forget, he gonna be the Heisman Trophy winner. If he gets that one more year, he gonna be the Heisman Trophy winner.
Yeah,
he done won it already.
No, he didn't say single mothers was his worst nightmare. He said the uncles of single mothers are his worst nightmare.
I heard him saying that.
Yeah.
He'd rather talk to the single mama about their kid instead of talking to Tom, Dick, and Harry, and not the actual person who gave birth to this kid right here. I'm just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. But when you see something like that, and it was another. I seen another video. I don't know if I could still. It was a billionaire booster that's from SMU, and
gosh.
But he had some real. He was talking real talk.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, all that money.
He was talking about his friend Cody Campbell, who is a billionaire also. He's from Tech. He graduated from Texas Tech.
Oh, okay.
So he was saying that there was no way that his Red Raiders was going to compete on the same level as Oregon and Phil Knight, because Phil Knight got $45 billion and Cody Campbell only has probably maybe $3 or $4 billion. The discrepancy was going to be it was that big, it was that wide. So because also remember, what's up, cousin? He's going to have to deal with Nike money.
Whoa, yeah, Nike money.
He's dealing with Nike money, but see, Texas Tech got Adidas money. Adidas, but Adidas ain't the same. Is not the same, because if you look at football apparel in college football, it's going to be Nike, then Under Armour.
Under Armour. Yeah, I had a feeling.
And then Adidas. And then I think New Balance got a deal with Boston College or something like that.
Oh, New Balance, yeah.
For football.
I've seen New Balance. Yeah, I never thought that much about New Balance until you just brought it up.
You know what? I don't know how much Mark Cuban gave to Indiana football.
It was supposed to be a significant amount from what I heard.
Because he is an alum.
Hey,
he's an alum.
I was just messing with there's a guy he does sports talk in the Raleigh Durham North Carolina area on sports talk radio in that area. This guy, I was messing with him. I said, hey, this guy's a member of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. And I told him, I said, I see your fraternity foundation is taking on the Nike Foundation, talking about Indiana and Oregon. And he fell out laughing about that. He said a lot of been talking about that. Yeah, I said that's something you think about. Kappa started at Indiana, and he this guy loves Alabama. He said now Alabama's not there anymore. He said I just said look like he said look like he had to might pull for the foundation.
Jency Riley was granted a 6-year eligibility. Medical red shirt. Yeah, medical red shirt also. Both teams are sponsored by Adidas.
Okay.
Is Indiana sponsored by Adidas?
Oh, wow, okay.
I don't think Indiana.
Indiana's
a Nike school.
That's a Nike, if I stand correct.
I think it's a Nike school. But but I'm gonna be honest with you, that game on the game that we saw
I know
Friday.
What is Miami?
On Friday was a demolition.
Miami is Adidas.
Yeah, Miami's Adidas.
Okay.
What do you think about that game, Mr. Ford? Oregon.
Well, I mean, a lot of people are saying is Indiana just this year are they a blip on the radar? And I keep telling people, this guy Signetti has won everywhere he's been.
And he has hit 5 stars.
Yeah, I think this is a rising of a new power. I don't think that this is no blip. This guy's really an outstanding head coach. So as long as he's in Indiana, I think they're gonna be a perennial powerhouse, man. Now, I mean, granted, we know them for Bobby Knight and basketball and all of that. But Signetti, I think, is one of the top coaches now, man. He might be top 10 or top 5.
Yeah. You know what? There's something Mr. Ford was just talking about that, Doc. I don't want to chat. I don't want to butt in the conversation like that. But shout out to a longtime radio personality, radio announcer for Indiana University, Don Fisher. He's been doing games since 1973 for men's basketball and for football. And he talked about that. He said he covered all the years. He said it's been miserable just watching Indiana football, watching all the losing. He saw the great. He saw Lee Corso win the 1979 79 Holiday Bowl, beating Brigham Young University, LaBelle Edwards team. And he said Bill Mallory was he said he was a great coach. He was a great person. But he said he hasn't seen anything to this magnitude. Don Fisher's doing it today. He said he's been there since 1973 doing these games. He's 79 years old, still covering them. And that's what he was just saying. What Mr. Ford was just talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, okay. So Indiana is they're a data school. So okay.
Yeah.
It's, to me, because Indiana has no type of history in football.
That's what Don Fisher was saying. Yeah, he said that. He said this, being around this long to covering them on radio, is to see it to this magnitude. He said he never thought today, he covering from basketball and all those national championships. Bobby Knight, what Mr. Ford was just talking about. He said, but he said he had some great, he had Lee Corso and they had Bill Mallory. He said it's a decent team. He said, but he said what Kirk Signetti has brought in. He said it's unreal.
So they only won the Big Ten 3 times: 1945, 1967, and then this season.
60, and that's 60. That was that 68 Rose Bowl. That's when USC beat them. O.J. Simpson team beat that Indiana team in the Rose Bowl. He had a 67 season.
Okay. They only won the Big Ten 3 times.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, that's that 67 season. That's when Gary Beban won the Heisman for UCLA, and O.J. Simpson won in '68. The Heisman
OJ
Trophy.
should have won it
Southern
twice.
Cal.
He should have got it in 67 and 68.
So let's talk about, since we talk about Porter talk and everything, we got FAMU. They got their head coach, got Quinn Gray. They got their QB.
Yeah, I saw that.
They have been recruiting all the way through before he even took the job. And he knew he was gonna get a job too. So what are your thoughts about that, Mr. Ford, as far as with Quinn Gray being the head coach, what you think is gonna happen with FAMU football this season and where you think they can go from here?
Well, he's coming in with a vision. You heard what he said. He wants a new field house. He wants lights on the practice field. He knows that he got to repair some lines of communications that was disrupted under Coach Cozy. He got to repair that stuff. He got to win back the student body. He knows it. It's some damage been done now. Even though Willie been gone 2 years, some damage was done. And he knows he got to win the students back. He got to win the alums back. Now, a lot of the alums are back on board because of the fact that he is an alum of FAMU and that he was a big time player at FAM.
I remember Quinn Gray.
Yeah. So the main thing now is organizing that coaching staff and then bringing them players. And now Mr. Mona reported last night he did get a real fast wide receiver from the Florida Gators in the transfer portal. So he's got some things he's got to do, man. Like I said, some things were ruptured under Cozy that got to be repaired.
So they said Coach Gray got some good coaches.
Yeah. Suppose we got a good staff.
Got Clinton Portis to come from Delaware State.
Yeah.
Oh, Clinton Portis is he's at FAMU. I knew he was at Delaware State. Okay, all right.
And Ryan Lewis is there, right?
Yeah, Ryan Lewis is there.
Oh, Ryan Lewis, okay. Okay, hey, you putting a great staff together.
You heard of this guy, Kenwick Thompson?
Okay, you got a biography on him?
I don't know who this guy is, but just
what is he coaching? What's his position he coaching?
I wouldn't know. The other person, I think the other person that they did get to come to FAMU is Ron Dugans.
Yeah, I know Dugans now. I've been knowing Dugans for years. Dugans a Florida State guy.
Okay.
I kind of thought Dugans had head coaching potential himself.
They said Billy Rowland's back there again.
Oh, that's big time. I know Billy. Yeah, I know Billy.
He's still there. Okay. I was wondering about that.
I'm trying to think. We're around the same age. I might be a little bit older than Billy. Yeah. I remember Billy.
Great Miami.
Yeah,
Miami Northwestern and all those schools in Miami. Yeah.
Oh, that's a great move to have Billy there.
So Kenwick Thompson was the former Alabama State defensive line coach or defensive back coach, and he was at UAB. So him and Ryan Lewis was at UAB together.
Oh, they were at UAB together?
Okay.
Ryan Lewis, we know what he did at Alabama State. Defense.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Right. Just going into it, like, cuz text me on the phone, man. Text it to me. And I believe SWAC will be a force in 26 this year. You got Kareem Burke, who was at UAPB. He was at FAMU before. He is going.
I remember him.
He is going to Alcorn now.
Okay. Kareem was a wide receiver, right?
That's correct.
Was he from Reigns or Reebok?
I think Troy. Troy, where's Kareem Burke, KJ Burke from?
Oh, well, he'd have been all over the place. Hold on.
I mean, like, what was his high school?
That's what I'm trying to think.
Reigns, that's a huge that was a heavy FAMU recruiting ground.
It said
Jacksonville, Florida.
They said Reigns.
Willie brought him there, didn't he? Didn't he
Yeah.
come?
Yeah.
He came down to Willie.
The big story still is in the SWAC is where's Andrew Body's going? Where is he going? You got still got what's today? You got 4 days left in this portal.
Today is January 11th.
January 15th, the last day. I figured I thought he was gonna go, somewhere like Memphis, but they ended up getting Marcus Stokes from West Florida.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Me and Troy, we talked about this all the time. I think his best bet is to come back here to Texas and go somewhere like Texas, like UTSA or
Roadrunners.
North Texas.
My brother graduated from North Texas. My older brother.
Yeah. So you think about it, like I think I think he said he got Rice on his list. He got UNT, UTSA. He has UTRGV on there. I don't think he wants to go back. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to be.
Got Sam Houston.
Are those contacts or are those offers?
Those are offers.
Okay, those are offers. All right.
Those are offers.
Remember,
he got the one from Kennesaw State too.
Kennesaw State, Jerry Mack.
I want him to take Kennesaw State like right now. And again, I don't have no insight on nothing. I got concerned when the third tier quarterback started running off the board. That's when I got concerned. It wasn't the top tier quarterbacks. Wasn't worried about that. Second tier quarterback. When that kid from West Florida went before he did, I got concerned.
Mr. Ford, what do you think? What do you think if he goes to Kennesaw State? Would you be at every game?
Yeah. I'll try to see him. I know Jared. I met Jared when he was at Central. Yeah, I would support them. Yeah. I met Jerry and TC up at in Durham. My sister was working at the school at the time, and she was very high on both of them, especially Jerry. And she told me when, because see, they interviewed Jerry and they interviewed Cornell Maynard. And my sister, she said from the interview, she thought that Jerry did the best job. She said he was highly organized.
Yeah.
So, I would definitely be out there.
Well, he's looking for a quarterback too, so he needs somebody with experience. Especially since he did take his team. They did win the conference. He did take his team to a bowl game, but they got demolished in that bowl game.
They did.
Oh man, Western Michigan.
Yeah, they did.
Grain of salt. That's a year under him. He'll get it better.
Yeah.
All right. See, Coach Fred from Alcorn, Coach Frederick.
He's gone to Mississippi Valley.
He's gone to Mississippi Valley. He's the associate head coach over in Valley with T-Buck.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm glad for him.
I got a chance to meet him after the Grambling Alcorn game this past season. Cool guy. We've become acquainted with each other, and I'm glad he landed on his feet.
Very good social media presence. I'm not familiar with him as a coach.
Oh yeah, I've met him. He had been there a good while. He was there under Fred McNair.
Oh yeah, he's over at Valley.
He's at Valley.
Let's see. I think we got some other things we could touch on, but everybody's doing what they're supposed to do as far as with this transfer portal in the SWAC. I know Southern they had a buzz with a QB from University of Houston that he.
Oh, I was hoping they got it. Oh, I was hoping they got that guy.
Then he pivoted and said, "I'm going to New Orleans."
Oh, where did he go? He went to Tulane.
Tulane. He's going to Tulane.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
hoping they got that guy, man.
Tulane made a heavy push for him late.
Yeah, they Tulane UI. I'm about to say UIL NIL fund. Their funding is.
You thinking about Texas?
I was thinking about. I'm thinking about realignment this. I think it's
UIL.
this month.
That's the Texas High School Association. UIL.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about realignment. Now, he left. He left because he left University of Houston because they signed Keon Henderson, the number one quarterback that was in the class this year. So they signed him early, so he's on campus now.
Yeah.
The number one recruit in the class of 2027, John Meredith III, is transferring from Euless Trinity over to North Crowley.
Euless Trinity. That's the school that had all those a lot of Pacific Islanders on the team. I know they're working for the airline, for American Airlines. They had a lot of a huge community of them.
They still do.
They still do. Okay, I hadn't heard from Euless Trinity in a good while.
He was a former receiver. He turned in. He switched positions, and he's the number one rated cornerback. So he's transferring. He's transferring high schools. A guy that my sister. Well, I actually went to middle school with him. Kyle Ward. He was the defensive coordinator at South Oak Cliff. Now he's going to be the safeties coach over at SMU under Rhett Lashman.
Ooh.
Oh, he's gonna be
I
on
saw
last
Red on
year's
TV yesterday. He was at the was it the North Carolina game? He was at the Duke game.
Yeah, they played Duke
yesterday.
Yeah, I saw him on television.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they did play Duke. SMU and Duke played in basketball, men's basketball. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, he's going over there as a safeties coach. I just need him to get his brother along. His brother is BJ Ward. Used to play safety at Florida State. You know him, Troy.
Mm-hmm.
Straight out of Dallas. And that other brother is the head football coach of Cedar Hill. I don't know if he's still gonna be there or not, but from what I heard, it's kind of iffy. But
there's
Hey,
a
Doc,
fruit
what happened to that quarterback about a couple of years ago? He was supposed to go to Jackson State. He came out of Texas, but then he went to a school in Texas. You remember who I'm talking about?
PJ Hatter.
Yeah, what happened with him?
I don't know. It said like he got lost in the sauce and he got to Texas State.
Okay, how about the kid that left Auburn? He was from Texas, left Auburn and went to Alabama State.
Demetrius Davis.
Right. What happened to him?
Haven't heard anything from him either. I think he's back in Houston.
So he didn't play any more football?
I don't think he played any more football.
Okay. All right.
Unless he's playing indoor.
Right. Because was his high school North Shore?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the kid. Yeah.
North Shore just won a state championship. That's the team that beat Duncanville.
No, they didn't win state this year. They lost in the semis.
Lost semi. Okay, it's another. Okay.
They lost to what is Duncan? Well, Duncanville did just play. I'm my bad. PJ Hatter is at Georgia State. No, my bad. They did win a championship game. My bad.
Yeah, they beat Duncanville.
PJ Hatter is at Georgia State?
Said Georgia State.
Whoa. Okay.
Georgia State. Okay.
Yeah, he just got rid of Hugh Jackson and got rid of Travis Pearson. He's brought in a new coordinator, offensive and defensive. Yeah, he got rid of Hugh Jackson.
Okay.
What's up, Troy? What's up with USF?
They're not serious about football, but they got Brian Hartline. And he's a good coach, but he is finding out that the Central Florida area, you have to beat the Gators, then you have to beat USF, Florida State, FAMU. Like, it's hard recruiting here, and he is finding that out the hard way. And then all of this hype about Derek Brooks being in that athletic department is
Wait a minute,
not
wait,
going.
time
Well,
out.
Derek Brooks played at Florida State. Yeah, linebacker, Hall of Famer.
Yep. He
Your
is in
class,
the
he your classmate?
Derek Brooks was 2 years before me.
Okay.
Yeah, Derek Brooks.
Well,
Yeah, I remember Derek Brooks. Yeah, Pro
But
Football Hall
you
of
telling
Famer.
me
Yeah.
that he's over at South Florida
Florida
in
State.
He
in
is
the
at South
athletic department,
in
and
the
Florida
athletic
State couldn't get him over there?
You remember when they pushed Bobby out? Derek Brooks was on the board of trustees. He hasn't been in official capacity since.
Yeah,
Okay.
I remember when he was on the board of trustees.
He was
Derek
not having.
Brooks.
He didn't push him out, did he?
No, he didn't. The other board of trustee members did.
Oh,
So, but yeah, no. Derek Brooks is the way they initially made it sound. They made it sound like he was the athletic director. He's not. He's the CFO or something of athletics, something crazy. But basically, he's the ambassador to get people to buy into the athletics program.
Oh, okay.
And
Try to make it sound good.
yeah, they that stadium still ain't been up. I graduated from USF in 2002. That stadium ain't been up yet. So that's the business on joke around here. They building something. I ain't seen no foundation yet, but they building something.
Okay.
let's see what else we got. Howard with
Ted White.
Ted White as the new head coach up there, Mr. Ford.
Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Yeah. You know, I knew Ted played for Steve Wilson. I knew Steve very well.
Yeah. Went to G's High School, Glen Oaks.
Glen Oaks, yeah. Yeah, we know Ted White. I remember a battle when Ted White came to the vet and played against Jackson. That's when y'all had Braylon Pratt.
I remember that game.
Yeah, they had what's that guy? Cat Morris and
Sylvester Morris out of New Orleans.
And you had Cat the guy Morris that went to the Carolina Panthers was a corner. I think
Rashard
Hanson may rest in
peace.
He
went against them.
That was my freshman year.
Yeah,
Rashard Anderson.
I was at that game.
Yeah, that was my freshman year. That was the year. That was Corey Braff's first year, only year at Jackson State.
Corey Braff. Yeah, I remember Corey Braff. Yeah, Rashard Anderson passed a couple years ago when
I think he did
years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I watched him play. He
I watched all those guys. Oh yes.
Now let me just tell you one thing about Howard Athletics. Now they can pull those big time athletes, but the school is not going to do nothing for them. I hate to tell you that, but they're not going to do nothing for them.
They don't care about sports.
About 4 or 5 years ago, Howard had the #1 quarterback in HBCU football. His name was it McGee? I think it was Greg McGee. He was from Pittsburgh. He was actually supposed to go to the Pitt Panthers, but the coach got fired and he ended up in D.C. at Howard. They did nothing to help that kid. They did nothing to help that kid, man. So that's the thing about Howard. I mean, they got a base salary, they got a big time budget and all of that. But as far as pumping athletics, now they're doing a good job to me with the boys basketball with the guy from Duke. Yeah. But football wise, they kind of pushing him. But football wise, I don't know. They're not going to do nothing to help. They're not going to do anything extra to help Ted White's program. That's not them.
No, Howard is not that kind of school. They talk about all these celebrities. The talk about Howard will be about all these celebrities that went to school there, and one of them just passed recently. Gospel great Richard Smallwood went to school there.
Yeah,
he went to school with Debbie Allen.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what you want to hear about, those kind of stories. You don't get that big with football at that school. And I don't want Erica to get offended, but people saying she and the doctor. I don't want her to want them to get offended when I say something.
I looked at it. They got to replace a lot.
What's that, Kanisha? Yeah, I don't.
But he can. I mean, you in DC, you can draw. That's a name known. Howard University is a name known all over the globe.
Oh
He
yeah.
can get players and all that. But I'm just saying, as far as a commitment, say coming down from the president's office, I don't know.
Well, they're gonna have to do something because they made their alumni base made a very loud rumble about their displeasure with the previous head coach,
Oh yeah.
and I think Erica
Oh yeah.
Erica
He's going to Auburn.
should hire. So they have done what a lot of schools do. They have gone back into their wishful thinking well and got their coach. Now they got to support them. So
Yeah, they're
like,
gonna have to.
if they don't support this current coach, they're not serious about football.
No, I agree with you, man.
I haven't watched it, but I would think the moment they hired this guy, they would have. And again, I don't see all the Howard stuff. I would have thought that they would have started a fundraising campaign immediately
Yeah, man.
for athletics. So if they did it, I didn't see it. I apologize, but right now I haven't seen it. Everybody else says hired a new coach immediately off the bat. They started a new fundraising campaign.
Yeah. I even talked to yesterday, I look at Southern with Marshall Falk being at Southern. I on Perry's show yesterday, I called in. I got a chance to talk to the chairman of the board of supervisors of the Southern University system, Tony Clayton, attorney and donor. I got a chance to ask him a question yesterday morning. I said, with his being on, I said I have to ask this question, and I did, about people getting that, the support coming in from companies. And they all excited about Marshall Falk.
Yeah.
I get that impression too. Yeah. The people in Baton Rouge I think they're gonna support him all the way.
Yes.
I mean, they ain't got no other choice but to support him, man. He
Oh
going into
yeah.
the first year of the what he got 3 years plus
Option or something.
option
Yeah.
coach's option.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Man, shoot, he in it. He in it for the long run.
Oh yeah.
Another thing that TJ said, he said that recruiting high school is a luxury he and many others don't have. What you think about that? Go with Mr. Ford. What you think about that?
Well, when it comes to recruiting, I don't agree with Deion Sanders on many things, but one of the things he said was he believed in the 40-40-20, 40% transfer portal, 40% junior college, and 20% high school. I totally agree with that in this day and time because these people are so impatient now. You got to come in.
Yeah.
I mean, what Jackson has done now, he's made it hard on people. This guy comes in from Valdosta State and wins the SWAC in his first year. You got other people want these coaches to do that. They want them to win the first year. So after about the second year, especially if you don't have a winning record, they're ready for you to go. So that's why I agree with Deion Sanders. It's about 40-40-20.
40 transfer, 40 JUCO,
40% of transfer portal, 40% junior college, 20% high school.
Okay, go ahead, Chuck.
Well, I look at it as kind of what Mr. Ford just says. It's a situation like that. What's that commercial? J.G. Wentworth.
Mm-hmm.
He said want the money now, and this is the landscape we're in. My father and I had a discussion about. That's what we were talking about. That when we usually watch these ball games on television, watching those college games, and we sit there and talk, and that's where our discussion would be about. I told him, I said this landscape has changed. I said, but you remember the stuff that my folks went to Graham, and I said, what Eddie Robinson used to do. I said they don't do that anymore, and because my father's 82 years old, and we just sit there and talk, and he understands what's going on, and he said, yeah, he said this, and he said you're right. He said this is where it is now.
Okay. All right, Troy, go ahead.
Oh, you know me because of the Tallahassee thing on both sides of Game Street. Like
Yeah.
we had on one side of Game Street, we had a coach that had 2 losing seasons. We got the transfer portal. He had 2 winning seasons, and then he couldn't keep the players. And now we can't, for some reason, get rid of that stupid coach. On the other side of Game Street, you had a coach who sort of took over a national championship program, but in the process lost a lot of kids in the portal and didn't replace them. So I kind of agree with Coach, but my agreement is a little different. It is retention more than anything else. And winning programs retain players. Up until recently, Jackson pretty much, I don't know the whole number again because it's still early. But last year, Jackson retained a lot of their players. And retention is going to be key for any coach. Like we talk about, oh, you're getting these kids out of the transfer portal. Okay, if these kids have 2+ years, are you retaining them for their remaining years? So, and that goes into coaching, relationship, and winning. And if we make these kids out to be villains of just mercenaries and not part of our university, of course, when somebody come whispering in their ear, they're going to remember that when they got signed, all they heard from the fan base was, you just a rental, you just a mercenary. Every kid that signed to you, I make sure I say, you welcome family. If they don't hear nothing else from anybody else, they're going to hear from me that they family.
Another school that we haven't heard anything from is over in the MEAC. We haven't heard too much anything from Delaware State other than Clinton Porter's heading over to FAMU. Marquise Gillis leaving Dell State to go to Arizona State because he said he got to feed his family. You don't hear too much over there. You don't hear nothing at all from that school in Durham.
Well, didn't they hire Chris Barnett as the offense coordinator?
Yeah, because Matt Leone is going to Tennessee State.
Oh, Matt Leone is at Tennessee State?
Yeah.
I did not know that. Hold on now. I did not know that.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but now what's the name does a really good job with the transfer portal. Trey Oliver. He does a really good job with it. He's really successful with that portal. He brings in quality players, and usually when he brings in a portal player, they start.
And they stay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they do stay. And we got HBCU national champs in South Carolina State. You don't hear nothing.
You know he bringing in some big timers.
Oh, Chinnis Berry. Oh man.
You know he bringing in some big time boys.
He do all that preach. He preached to you, and
Oh yeah, but listen. He has a philosophy when it comes to getting them players.
Yeah.
I remember last year they was so burnt up about how that Spencer kid and that other big wide receiver y'all got, Doc Fertillion. What was his name?
Jonas
Fertillion. Yeah, they burned them. They burned South Carolina State in that Celebration Bowl.
Oh,
and so
man,
one of the emphasis was to go get big DBs, and that's what they did. They went and got bigger DBs. He learned, he stocks his team according to what they need.
Basketball.
I was going real quick, Doc.
Yeah,
they might a tech transfer. If it happens, I'll let you know. But they might be getting it first.
In women's basketball in SWAC, FAMU knocks off first place Southern.
Oh yeah, that was a big.
Yeah,
that was a big.
Tell lies. I'm ready to tell lies.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You there? I bet you there.
Listen, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I wasn't concerned that Gordon was not on the hot seat, especially after that Bethune loss, because
Oh, I watched that game.
that, that game was 7.5 seconds of a lead
Yeah,
just evaporated.
also with seconds
And then
left.
to run
Yeah,
off 2 straight victories. Yeah, Coach Gordon, she get to talk her stuff. The kids are believing, and you can see them like in the Southern game. You saw them believing, and that's
to
something
beat
that I did
Southern.
not
Yeah.
expect out of them. I did not to see. And remember, we got a 5 foot point guard, pure
Hmm.
force. I
Okay.
kept saying in the season, I'm like, man, she's too small. I ain't saying that no more. I
They,
am
they
not.
they they beat Southern. They came ready for
Yep.
Let me see. Let me go in here and look at my ESPN notes. Yes, FAMU men did beat Southern yesterday also. So
him. Yeah, I watched that one as well.
That
um
that's not gonna be the tail of the tape game. The tail of the tape game is gonna be tomorrow night. That's
They
when
playing
we gonna.
Grambling.
That's when we gonna know.
I watched Grambling Bethune Cookman yesterday.
oh, how was that game yesterday?
Bethune Grambling was hanging with them for some time, but when it came down to that experience, I think Grambling lost that game 75-64. And but what happened, they were hanging with them. But let's face it, Reggie Diaz has built that team up around the transfer portal, and you could just see a difference in that team. Don't get me wrong, Patrick Crary done a great job. He's seeing him do fun. After Dante Jackson, what he did there. He's now at Alabama A&M, but Reggie Theus is just loaded. He's loaded with talent. FAMU hung with them real well, with Charlie Ward's first season, and they were hanging with Bethune Cookman, but it came down to having those guys because he got guys from like Power Four and all those different institutions, and he's loaded that team up. And that the way they playing, man, they're gonna be something in that SWAC.
So yeah, Grambling loses to Bethune Cookman 74 to 65. Yesterday was the first night that we
74-65.
saw
Yeah.
Dr. Bradley
Yeah.
made his debut yesterday.
Yes.
Making it, he played on 18 minutes. He had 7 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 turnovers. So I mean, like you're trying to bring them on slowly. Arterio Morris, 5 points in 26 minutes. He was off yesterday. But I did say something about the Heady twins. The Heady twins, both of them combined for 24 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 assist. So they can play. And then Ruzine had 15 points, 4 rebounds, and assists. So you look at this team. This team is well, like you said, it's well built all around. And then you look at the starters for Grambling. Munoz had 11 points.
Munoz, oh man, he tough out of Chicago.
What's the kid named? Coffee. Roger Coffee. Yeah. Did he come from FAMU?
He did.
Okay, so he had
one of FAMUans. Okay.
Yeah, he had 13 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And then Ballard was the leading scorer with 14 points yesterday. It's going to be tough to try to beat that team in Daytona.
Yeah, they got Southern coming in tomorrow, right? Mm-hmm. Is Southern coming to Daytona tomorrow night?
Yeah. I think Southern's coming in tomorrow, and then Southern plays Grambling on Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a big addition to get that Dr. Bradley kid certified. Ooh. Yeah, he comes with a lot of press behind him.
And he can score. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah, that's Reggie is got control of that money. He's the athletic director, so he's gonna look out for his program now. Because like you said, he brought in a lot of transfer.
Yeah.
Jackson State defeats Alabama State yesterday on the road.
Yeah, Ruffin went for 36, I think.
Yeah, Ruffin is a bad boy.
Yeah.
He gonna be hard to stop in the sweat. Easy, it's hard to stop in the sweat. Went for 36, 9, and 5 yesterday.
Yeah. He almost had 10 rebounds, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
9 for 20 on from the field. 0 for 3 from 3-point range. Really didn't really need to shoot the 3-pointer. Should get to the basket and get to the line.
I think that's what he was doing too.
So yeah, you look at this, man. Look, it's we're not the Jackson State is 2-1 in conference play. We lost. I think we lost the first game to who we lose that first game to? I'm trying to figure it out.
I mean UAPB.
No, we lost the conference game somewhere.
You played Alcorn last week, didn't you?
Yeah, we beat Alcorn last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we beat them last week.
Man, Alcorn's women got beaten badly by Alabama A&M yesterday.
Oh yeah, we better get on them women's.
Yeah.
Who told Coach Brad Coach Thornton to go out there with them pants on?
Oh yeah, she said her designer said when she get those clothes. She said she doesn't know what she's going to be wearing. She said whatever was given to her, that's what she put on. I saw that yesterday. She wear all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Hey, it's a good look for women's basketball. Her and what's the girl lady name? Sydney Carter.
Sydney Carter. Yeah, Texas. I saw her today.
University of Texas.
LSU beat them today. LSU beat them today. Their first loss of the season. I watched that game.
Yeah, I'm glad Jamal ain't on here because he would have had something to say about that.
Hey, that's just reality, man. LSU dropped some games, but they were at home today. They were ready for them. Yeah. Yeah, Sydney Carter. Yeah, she gets a lot of eyes going her way with all the stuff she wears.
Yeah, Jackson State defeats Alabama State 62-54. Alabama A&M destroys Alcorn 76-34. FAMU defeats Southern 60-57. Texas Southern defeats Pine Bluff 80-57. Grambling beats Bethune yesterday 67-60. And Mississippi Valley beats Prairie View 80-73 on the road in Texas. That's on the women's side right there. Texas Southern leads the conference, the whole conference in wins right now. I think they have 7 wins. They're tied. They're tied with Southern, but they got a conference. They half a game up on the conference because Southern losing yesterday.
Is this women or men?
Women.
Women, okay. Mm-hmm.
And hey, I just say, look, Coach Skeet over
Burnett Skeet. Oh yeah, Alcorn alumnus. Yeah,
she is literally built. She built that team. She really built that team to beat Jackson State. She did not know how long Tamika Reed was gonna be there. She built that team to beat Jackson State.
That's a lady that's been
How's
dressed too.
Tamika doing?
Let me see.
She's at UNC Charlotte, right?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Oh, she's there with Tamika Reed.
Let's see. They are 8-9 overall right now.
Okay, what about what's their conference?
The American.
And what's their record in the conference so far?
Let me check and see.
So she got to play Tulane and all them people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Memphis State.
Yeah, let me see where they at. You want to put?
They are 2-2 in conference.
Okay.
Oh, 2-2. Appreciate
Yep.
it, man.
Yep.
My that is slow.
Yeah, but they're only 1.5 games back.
Who leads the conference though?
Right?
Rice.
Yep.
Rice.
Mhm.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay.
I
Rice.
would never figure Rice to lead the conference in anything.
Yeah, a school like that, high academic school, you never think
Mhm.
about them.
But they 13-3. Rice is 13-3.
Yeah,
Like
you never think about
I would never think about Rice leading the conference in anything. I never, unless it
No.
was football, and that was a rarity too in football.
Yeah.
Back in the old Southwest Conference.
Right.
Yeah, old Southwest Conference. Yeah.
That's Tommy
And then
Kramer's school.
Tommy
Mhm.
Kramer. Oh, yes. Yeah, played with the Vikings.
Yeah, Tommy Kramer.
Yeah, quarterback. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bert Emanuel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember Bert.
Bert Emanuel.
Yeah.
What's the other kid? What's the running? Greg Cobbs.
Yeah, Greg Cobb. Yeah.
But Bert Emanuel, his son actually played at Rice too. So
Oh
You
yeah.
know, that's where Everett Todd went to school. He played football
Yeah,
at
that's right.
Rice.
That's right. What whose staff is he on now? Is he on anybody's staff?
That's a great question after Southern. I don't know where he is now. I don't know where he's going to go.
'Cause he was a quality DC now. He could do some things.
Yeah, I don't know where Coach Todd is going. He will land somebody's staff. Somebody's gonna pick him up.
Yeah,
I don't
he
know if
was
he'll go.
good. He
I don't
went
know
to
if
the
he'll go to another
Celebration
college or
Bowl
high school.
twice.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I got to know him while he was in the area at Grambling. He was
Yeah.
at ULM before. He was at
Yeah, I
ULM
remember.
before Grambling.
ULM. Yeah.
Yeah, he was defensive line coach, and then when they let him go from ULM, he became defense coordinator on Broderick
Thought a
Fall's
lot
staff.
of him. I always thought a lot of Coach Todd.
Oh yeah, I got to know him and his family. Yeah.
Let's see. We got NFL.
Oh Lord.
we got NFL playoff. We got
I watched that.
we got wild card right now. The Chargers are down to the Patriots 9-3
Mhm.
in the second. Look like in the second. No, they're going to the fourth quarter. So this is.
I think we know there's going to be a new. There's going to be a new Super Bowl champion. Both of
It will be a new Super
the
Bowl
Chiefs to make the playoffs, and the Eagles lost.
Thank you to. I wanted both teams to lose because I hate the Niners also.
How you gonna win if you're wide receiver and your head coach is getting into it on the sideline for the third time?
Oh yeah, I
this
saw
season?
that.
I was about to say,
Sirianni and
that's been
AJ
brewing.
Brown.
Brown might need to go somewhere else.
Yeah, AJ Brown. I told that.
AJ Brown should not have went to Philadelphia.
Yeah, he need to go somewhere else. That's been
my
brewing
father
all
about it. Dad
season.
was looking
If
at it.
he's not mad
Yeah.
with the coach, he's mad with Jalen Hurts.
I told my father about AJ Brown. We were just watching the game this evening, and I told him, I said, AJ Brown's always doing something like that.
Yeah, he needs to move on. He needs to move
Yeah.
on. That's a chemistry problem.
Yeah.
That's a chemistry problem.
Oh yeah. He ain't like T.O.
Yeah, he can come down here and play with this kid that we got in Atlanta. We need another wide receiver to go with that big Drake London.
With Drake London?
Yeah, we need a compliment to Drake London.
49ers gonna be without
Kittle.
George Kittle. He told
Yeah.
Kittle went down. George Kittle went down. I saw that.
Yeah,
They said he got a torn Achilles, I think.
Yeah, he's out. He's out till maybe until next year.
Yeah, he's gonna be out of work.
Yeah, I saw they put him on the card. I said, "Oh, this is serious."
Let's see. You have yesterday had the Panthers.
Panthers gave that game away.
The Panthers and the Rams to go wire to wire. Go down to the wire. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I like Bryce Young.
Bryce Young, yeah, that young man is tough.
I think they need to put more around him.
Yeah, he didn't.
Especially on the, I wouldn't say on the receivers because he got some good receivers. T-Mac, you got Who else he got on the other side? Who's the receiver on the other side? Jalen Coker. Jalen Coker is a nice one. Is another one. He's nice. The one that came out of Holy Cross. And they need to get an extra running back for Hubbard. I was trying to figure out where was Rico? Is he hurt? Is he hurt? That's my whole thing. Is Rico down? Is he hurt? But Matt Stafford made the plays that need to be made yesterday.
I kind of thought it was one point in the season, I thought they were the best team in the NFL, but then they got them injuries. Was it on defense? Because they kind of went down to me.
Oh, yeah, the Packers were beaten by the Bears yesterday.
Oh, yeah, Packers beat the Bears. I mean, the Bears beat the Packers yesterday.
Yeah, Packers were beaten by the Bears. They used to use those people with those cheese graters, those Bears fans.
I think with the addition of Ben Johnson,
as
the head coach, it's good to have you have an offensive-minded head coach that can actually speak to Caleb Williams, because hey Troy, we saw what happened with Jared Goff when the OC, the original OC ain't there. When that QB whisper is not in your ear, we see what we see what happened to him.
Yeah.
I don't know. We see what happened to him. And if you really think about it, we saw what happened to him when he left the Rams, because McVay was pretty much in his ear. He was the offensive genius. So we see what happened with him. I think he cannot function without a good OC.
The Jared Goff is the kind of guy he need Cliff Kingsbury. Cliff would restore some things to him. That's the kind of guy he needs. He needs Cliff. I don't. Where's Cliff at now?
I don't know. He's looking for a job.
Yeah, he would be a nice addition in Detroit.
Kingsbury was let go from the Commanders.
Yeah. He's a QB specialist. Cliff would have him right.
Yeah, Caleb Johnson is a totally different QB with Ben Johnson.
He really is.
Ben Johnson in there. Yes.
Yeah. The sky's the limit for Chicago. Chicago is ahead of schedule.
I believe it. I think
they ahead of schedule. Yeah.
You got the Bills and the Jaguars.
Oh, I watched that today.
Sure.
Are we gonna have a discussion? Are we gonna have this discussion?
Let's have that discussion, my brother.
Don't crash out, Troy.
It is a playoff. Playoffs are dictated by quarterback play. Josh Allen made a big play. Trevor Lawrence turned the ball over and ended the game.
Yeah.
That's the game. Yeah. The game was in the 20s. You can't blame the defense for that. It ain't like they gave up 35 points. It was in the 20s. And all the quarterback had to do, this is what they live for. This is what they dream about. Joe Montana's entire career was built on 2-minute drives to go score touchdowns.
But he was always successful when it came to 2-minute drives.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You got one job.
I saw him do it.
To score a touchdown. That's it. He threw an interception. And I think I tweeted, or was in the group chat, I said, this is going to come down to which quarterback play better. That's it. That's just what it came down to, because both these quarterbacks are essentially the same guy. So much talent, but not enough winning. And Josh just made one more play than Trevor, and that was the game.
But I think with Josh Allen, it's the fact that him being on the Buffalo Bills and that mystique of not getting to the championship game or even winning a championship, a Super Bowl, it lingers around that franchise. It's been lingering around for the franchise for almost 40 years. Trevor, this is Trevor Lawrence's second time ever in the playoffs.
He has him and Travis Etienne right there. Etienne's from Louisiana, from Jennings, Louisiana.
Yeah, this is Trevor Lawrence second time in the playoffs. I mean, if you really want to keep it a buck, both defenses look mediocre to me. If you really want to keep it a buck, both defenses look mediocre to me. Because if you look at Jacksonville's defense, stop playing. I'm looking at it. They were playing prevent. Why are you playing prevent? Just go get after the QB. Get after the QB. And in fact, you had the lead. It was. They were
playing with Buffalo.
Yeah, it was 24. It was 24, 21 at one point, or 24-20 at one point.
Yeah,
you had the lead. Stop playing prevent. Get after them. That's when you got a lead like that. That's when you pin your ears back and go after the quarterback.
You see that push that Josh Allen made for the first down? Yeah.
So the Bills move on to the divisional round. And again, the 49ers defeats the Eagles to make it to the divisional round. You got the Texans and the Steelers tomorrow.
I'm gonna watch that one. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch that one.
It's gonna be a good one.
That game is in Pittsburgh.
Mike Tomlin meets D'Amico Ryans, two black head coaches. Yeah,
that Ryans guy's hot.
Oh yeah.
Steelers, go ahead, do something stupid and fire your coach. He'll be in Vegas in 2.5 seconds.
Who?
To Tomlin.
Yep.
Oh yeah, people be glad to have him.
But the problem in Vegas is not on the field; it's Mark Davis. Mark Davis is their problem.
He act like his dad.
He wants to be like his dad. He don't know much about his dad. He want to be like him.
He want to be like Al spectrum.
You talking to a Raiders fan right here?
Responsibility like he do. There's no reason Tom Brady, and I'm not saying this out of disrespect. There's no reason that Tom Brady should be in the building.
Oh, Tom Brady.
Y'all talking to a Raiders fan who gonna blame Tom Brady for everything that the Raiders do.
Tom Brady.
Because he signed everything. Tom Brady is looking after this, and Tom Brady. Okay, well, if you're gonna assign him all this stuff, he got to take blame for all this stuff. From when the time y'all holler back, Tom Brady was gonna pick us a free agent quarterback. We got Geno. 20 interceptions. You got to eat that.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry, but I'm not saying y'all not firing Tomlin, but on the real, if he can't get past the wild card again, thumb up. I don't care if he's been with Pittsburgh for what, 20?
He's been there a good while.
Yeah.
Was it 20 years?
He's been there for a while.
And in all his years of being at Pittsburgh, he's never had a losing season. But he can't get past the first round.
I know he came out the coward.
Yeah, it's the same thing with the Cowboys. Any coach we had with the Cowboys, like, we couldn't get past the first round. Somebody got to go.
Yeah.
I said, please go ahead. I double dog dare you. Fire him if you want to.
He will. I'll be honest with you. He will be in. He will be in Las Vegas.
One thing I know about Tom Brady.
Mr. Emmett said he think the Raiders will probably draft Mendoza.
But don't say that. Don't put that on. Don't you wish that
Fernando Mendoza?
What you think about Mr. Ford? What you think about Fernando Mendoza, the Heisman winner?
I mean, Signetti got him in a system where he can flourish. they play with a lot of NFL principles. They don't have the blinding speed that Miami has. But now, to be honest with you, see, if Mark
play
knew
well
what he was
together.
doing, I would go after that kid down there at Ole Miss. I would go after Trinidad
Trinidad
Champ.
Chandler.
Yeah, that's a kid I'd go after.
Would you go after him, Troy?
I would trade down, trade that first pick, get me a haul, go get Trinidad Chambers. This young man has grown on every level he's played at. Those are the type of developmental players you need in the NFL. And it's not, I make the joke about Mendoza. This is not the same. Remember, as a Seminole, I saw him play at Cal.
Yeah,
I
you
was
said
not
Cal.
impressed. Was not impressed. He lost to a coach that can't win nothing. So I wasn't impressed. Then you get him with Signetti, and Signetti is running the ball 250 yards a game. He is the
Oh, yeah.
most inspiring Heisman Trophy winner I've seen in a very long time. Probably, no, even Ty Detman was more inspiring than him. So no, I'm not. It's not him. He's playing under the best coach in the nation right now. So his individual talent, I'm not impressed by. But that kid Chambers,
He
know,
can
my.
make all throws. He can make
know-
all throws.
You know who remembers Chambliss quite well, and he's now coaching at Prairie View, Tremaine Jackson. He remembers him in the Division II National Championship game. Oh yeah, Ferret State and Valdosta. Man, I watched that game.
Yeah, I did too.
Oh yeah.
I
The
would say,
offensive coordinator's at Mississippi Valley.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got his offensive coordinator. He came from Ferris.
Okay, Ferret State. That's Tony Anesi. Yeah, he's been there a long time.
That's
say-
long time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. If let's just say, and I ain't trying to wish nothing bad on Trinidad, but let's just say if he doesn't get this injunction, right? Let's just say he don't get this injunction. He gets ready. You know, his mindset now is like, okay, I got to get ready for this draft. I got to get ready because they're gonna call me to go into the combine. To go to the combine, I got to get myself prepared for the next level. Who do I want to go to? Because I don't think Mendoza is going to be the number one draft pick. Because if Chambliss don't get this injunction, I think Chambliss comes out to be the number one draft pick.
Mendoza might go in the priesthood.
In my opinion, Trinidad Chambliss will be the number one pick if he does not go back to Ole Miss.
I'll tell you, it's a couple things with that, right? So it's not just Chambliss whether or not he gets another year. Dante Moore.
Yeah, Oregon. Yeah.
He's not going. Chambliss is not going to be in the top three. Please understand, these white people are going to make Mendoza a top three quarterback. If Dante Moore comes out, Chambliss gets bumped down. But I'm more in the line of this. The way the state courts are working, the NCAA been getting their head beat in the court.
Yeah,
he'll get that other year. But if he doesn't,
I know they're appealing.
He's a trade everything to get a haul to build a winner. They need offensive linemen. They need a defensive tackles. We need safeties and corners. Like, we need too much for us to just give it up for one uninspiring player. So trade down, get Trinidad Chambers, build your winner. And I would even say the same thing. Well, New York, who's the Jets are the number 2 pick. The Jets need to do the same thing. This isn't one of those quarterback classes where you be like, oh, we can get 5, 6 quarterbacks out of this class.
This is the weak quarterback class this season. coming up this year. Now next year, it's a whole different ball game. Because next year you have Arch Manning coming out. You have I don't know if Gunner will come out, but you got Gunner Stockton, you got Marcel Reed, you got Kevin Jennings from SMU, you got Thorsby. I forgot about.
Oh man, did y'all hit? He down.
Oh yeah, Gunner Stockton is worse than Jake Fromm. You talking about overrated?
Man, what happened? Man, what happened to Jake Fromm? Yeah,
Jake Fromm back in Warner Robins where he belonged.
Okay.
Do you think Haynes King is a better
than Gunner Stockton? Yeah.
Haynes King, man.
Yeah,
his dad's coach right here in Monroe.
Man, it's ridiculous, man.
His
Y'all talking about boards and all that, man. That dude can't do nothing. He can't make all the throws. He's pathetic, man. And then he played under Bobo, who ain't never won nothing. Bobo? Yeah. Oh man.
I mean, Mike Bobo was quarterback at Georgia.
Marcel Reed, you got Brendan Sorsby. He should be coming out next year. From Tech, like gonna be Texas Tech.
He just told.
I would say Julian Sayin because he'd be a sophomore. So.
Sayin, at Ohio State. Yeah,
Ohio State. He got 2 more years.
This quarterback class is disappointing. Like I'm not inspired at all. It's 1 or 2 players, and that's based on upside. That's it.
Yeah. Like I said, if Dante Moore come out this year, do you move him up? Well, to me, I think it all depends on what he does, what they do in the combine too. I wouldn't have Dante run, but I would have him throw.
I would have Dante throw. You already know Mendoza's not going to throw in the combine. We have too much tape of him throwing short corner out. He's not throwing at the combine. That's not happening. If he do throw it at the combine, he should fire his agent.
NFL talk. Let's see. We still on NFL talk. Who would be the NFL MVP this season?
Got to be that guy with the Rams, isn't it?
Talking about Matt Stafford?
Yeah.
Nobody want to talk about Drake May?
I've been hearing
this name. They would be 1 and 2.
I can't believe I'm about to do this because this dude literally gave Matt Brown a heart attack. Drake May is your NFL MVP.
He gave Matt Brown a heart attack.
Oh man, he played so bad. He played so bad. He played decent at North Carolina, but it was some big games. Ooh, he played bad at some big games in North Carolina.
Yeah, with Drake May. Yeah.
And I think it took that one coach to get that out there. I was about to say Bo Nix.
Bo Nix.
Hey man, they gotta buy. They gotta buy in when they the number 1 team in the NFL, in the AFC.
I don't want to be unfair to Bo, right? But we talking about the New England Patriots won the East over the Buffalo Bills, which we didn't think they would do any of what they're doing now. Now, Bo, they won the West, but also the West was bad. Even the Chargers had moments in this season where they looked terrible.
Well, they looking terrible right now.
and Denver was just chugging along. A good coach will make you do anything. So I gotta give Coach Payton, a lot of credit. He made Bo look like, oh my goodness, they hitting out there tonight. Oh, they hitting.
Caleb Williams. Think Caleb Williams got a chance?
He's probably a fourth place vote. That's a fumble. I think he a fourth or fifth place vote.
Mm. A person we ain't really talked about is CJ Stroud from the Texans. He's been doing everything quiet.
Yeah.
He been doing everything quiet. They 12-5. They won the AFC South.
I think he's just going right now. We don't know what he is yet. He's still young.
Yeah, but he's explosive. He's shown something. He's explosive.
You know what? I changed my mind. I put him above Justin Herbert.
Who?
CJ Stroud. I'm sick of Herbert not showing up in big games. I'm tired.
Oh boy.
But ain't that's the fault of Jim Harbaugh?
Is this a safe space?
Yeah.
He was doing that before Jim Harbaugh.
Okay. We got John Harbaugh getting fired from the Baltimore Ravens after 18 years in Baltimore. Yeah. Do you think he go to you think Vegas will pick him up? Do you want him in Vegas?
Oh my God.
Or do you think he go to Atlanta?
Oh, we'd love to have him here.
If Atlanta don't hire that man, they crazy.
We'd love to have him. I just hope he don't waste his time going to the Mistake by the Lake, better known as Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh man. Mistake by the Lake.
Yeah.
Lake Erie.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be trolling at his finest, man.
Just like y'all was talking about the Jets need new ownership. Just like Cleveland does too.
Well, really, I mean, Stefanski was a good coach, but he was basically terrible. He was terrible this year. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah, that stuff he did to Shadur was awful.
Oh,
he should have been fired. They should have fired him during the season.
Yeah,
I knew he would be terminated.
Man, you knew damn well that Dylan Gabriel.
Right. That's what I'm saying. He should have been fired during the season.
Me and Troy, we talked about this in the group chat. You know damn well Dylan Gabriel wasn't supposed to be the starter for the Cleveland Browns.
All 8 of him, right?
Yeah, if you need to be on a high chair, you don't need to be in the NFL. I'm sorry. I don't know who need to hear it, but you don't need to be in the NFL. Them offensive linemen is 6'4", 6'5", 6'6". What are you doing? You're not throwing deep ends over the middle of the field. You can't see it. It's only one quarterback that was short that could do it, and his name is Drew Brees, and he's a Hall of Famer. Dylan Gabriel is not a Hall of Famer.
As long as you got that man in number 95 on that team right there. if you got that man on with the last name Garrett. I can't say I've never seen a dude that big that with that much being and that much elusivity. And then I'm lying to myself because I've seen them play here in high school at Martin High School here that's over in Arlington. I seen that. I knew what he was gonna be. He was almost that big when he was in high school. Then he got bigger when he was at Texas A&M. And then he looked like a goddamn Mack truck when he get to Cleveland.
I wish he could be delivered out of that mess.
Before he
Oh
had
boy.
to leave, and I get it. He's not wrong. I'm gonna take the money too. He's not wrong, but he had an opportunity to leave.
He did. I think I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Deshaun Watson is gone after this season. So you could null and void that contract. If you're Cleveland, you can null and void that contract. He's not worth the $200-something million that you paid him. He ain't played. When the last time Deshaun Watson played?
Been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Oh, if somebody ever was trying to give me a whole bunch of money for me to sell ads, I need Deshaun Watson agent as my agent.
I'm just saying. You paying him $239 million. The Texans was smart. Like, we'll give this Negro $1 million. Y'all can have him. I mean, I don't know if he's still in trouble or not, or if he stayed out of trouble or whatever. But
God,
what to me, he ain't that ain't his team. It ain't his team no more.
No, he's irrelevant.
It's not his team. I hate to say this for anybody that's a Deshaun Watson fan, but this is not his team no more.
No.
He has washed him. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think he's washed himself out of the NFL.
Well, he can go to Vegas.
Wait, hold on.
Hey man, y'all gonna get Troy started, man. Yeah, hey, I'm just sitting back. I'm sitting back and listening.
We just listen. There is a young man that we just had to deal with that problem. He is going to get out of jail, out of prison here in the next 6 months. And hopefully,
Judy.
Yeah,
Henry Ruggs.
Henry
Ruggs. I mean, I'm talking about his teammate, Henry Ruggs. Yeah.
No, this is the new NFL. We can't if this was the '80s, I'd be like, cool. This the new NFL. We can't function like that.
You said Watson the family man now, boy. That boy do not need to go to Vegas. He will really be in Sin City for real.
Oh, Vegas. Yeah, whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Yeah.
Take your wife like I do. You won't have no problem.
Hey, yeah, you got to get up out of there.
Yeah, man, I got to get rid of them kids, bro.
Oh yeah, you had to go and teach he said.
Yeah, man. Y'all have a good night. When you coming back, Doc?
All right, Mr. Ford.
Okay, man. Y'all have a good.
We'll be on Sunday. We'll be on Tuesday. We're gonna come on out. Hey, Troy, we're gonna do it on our show. We have it set up for Tuesday.
Okay. All right. Y'all have a good night.
All right, Mr. Ford. Okay. You take care. Good night.
Yeah, that's Temptation City. That's Temptation.
Oh.
That's Temptation Island.
Yeah, that's where people like Frank Sinatra, Elvis Presley, and many others went out there. Oh gosh, don't tell what kind of stuff happened during those times. Oh man, it's even larger now. It's a larger city.
If it was me, if I go I get Deshaun to go to Pittsburgh.
Go where it's cold. Cold.
Because he has somebody that can get in his ear and Mike Tomlin and tell him to sit his black ass down somewhere.
Yeah, Mike Tomlin.
So long. That's the problem.
Go to Western Pennsylvania. I've been to Pittsburgh one time.
What'd you say, Troy?
He hasn't played football, actual football, in a very long time, and that's the problem.
That's why I say Cleveland needs to void. They need to null and void their contract or rework it some way, somehow, because that's too. He is not going to be the starter next season. It's Shador's team now. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. It's Shador's team. KD said we don't want him to Pittsburgh. Y'all gonna need a quarterback afterward because Aaron Rodgers is gonna be
Aaron Rodgers time. I told someone about Aaron Rodgers. He ended up looking like Wyatt Tittle, Yabro Abraham Tittle, when he his last game with the Giants. Yeah, they showed a picture of him, that bloody head on his knees. He had taken a hit. And he was old anyway during that time. That's what's going to happen to Aaron Rodgers.
Hey, bro, you'll take Dak. Shit, I'll take Dak over anybody.
Yabro Abraham Tittle, LSU. Yeah.
What's funny is these Dallas fans want to trade for Max Crosby, but they don't ever want to throw Dak in the deal.
Because we're not going to throw Dak up in there. Why would we throw Dak? We're going to have Joe Milton behind us. No.
Quit trying to get Max Crosby if you ain't giving up Dak.
No, we could have gave y'all as Trayvon Diggs 2 first-rounders and a 3rd round and give us Max Crosby because Max want to come back home to Dallas.
Why do I want your ugly that you don't want?
You don't want to be in Vegas.
Again, why do you keep trying to give me your ugly girlfriend you don't want? I don't want your ugly girl.
Yeah, she might make you some money out there on the street.
I'm good. What that woman said, why I want somebody nobody else wants. No, I'm straight.
We're going to call that blonde hair later on you, man.
She already on me.
What's her team?
Oh, she a Buccaneers fan. I told y'all about that. That night the Raiders lost to the Bucs.
Oh, she was talking cash shit, wasn't she?
Yeah, I had to question the seriousness of my marriage.
The Bucks. Yeah, they were
like, damn, am I married to her for real?
Yeah, I know they were in a position they were relying upon the Saints to win, and I know the Panthers were relying upon the Falcons. Yeah, it was that situation to get to the playoffs.
It couldn't happen. I'm not gonna ever like the Bucs. I'm sorry. I lived through enough Bucs nonsense. I'm never gonna like them. How you let Doug Williams go for Vinny Testaverde?
Oh, Doug Williams. Oh yeah. When he went to Washington, I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he had played in the USFL with the Oklahoma team, and then he ended up Washington picked him up. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. Arizona need a head coach.
Yeah, Arizona Cardinals. Yeah.
They need a head coach.
Arizona ain't gonna be good till they move back to St. Louis.
Nah, I don't think Arizona gonna be good until the last Bidwell is dead and gone.
Yeah, it had to take those owners transitioning from this life, Troy. And then he said, and I hate to say it like that, it had to take them transitioning for things to get better.
Yeah.
I think Arizona gonna let go Kyler Murray. I think they'll trade him somewhere.
Kyler Murray.
They've been letting him go. They've been loudly letting the world know as soon as we get an opportunity, we're gonna let him go. When they put that clause in his contract that he got to read the playbook, and then they took it out. Like that was a signal to me, and I'm like, that's him reading the playbook is probably the smallest part of the issue. The biggest part of the issue is he can't see over the offensive line. That was the problem.
Yeah, he couldn't see over the offensive line either, and he was successful. Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson. How tall is Russell Wilson?
5'10".
5'10". I know it's 6 feet.
5'8".
5'8". Think about Doug Flutie was 5'9".
I'm like, y'all, we got listen. I know everybody love Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson's greatest contribution to football is Sierra Wilson.
Oh, see.
Russell gave us the Tom Brady nonsense. That's what Russell gave us. You drove down to the 1 yard line with beast mode. If you the quarterback that everybody kept telling me he was,
Oh man.
you call an audible and you run the football. It ain't
When he threw
rocket
to
science.
Malcolm Butler out of Vicksburg, Mississippi, with that
Exactly.
interception. Yeah, I remember that game. That Super
And then
Bowl.
everybody,
Yeah.
oh, Tom Brady didn't do nothing. Everybody else did it.
Oh yeah.
But again, you know, shout out to Russell Wilson. He make cornballs like me look like superstars. I am happy for him. Hey,
He married to a superstar.
Oh,
well,
see.
yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't never gonna
Hey,
tell him. You ain't gonna never. Hey, you could be the corniest person I know, but if your wife say you the shit, damn it,
that's why we call him.
listen to her.
Yeah, yeah. Who his grandfather was, who coached, the legendary coach at your school, Doc,
Oh yeah,
at Jackson State, Harrison Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, he was longtime president of Norfolk State, and I found out that Harrison Wilson and John Merritt were cousins. They were first cousins. That's how.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
Big John. He
that's
was a
how
big
Merritt.
John man.
Yeah, that's how he ended up at Jackson State, because they both went to Kentucky State. Yeah, I heard about that. Mr. Ford even talked about that. Yeah, they
Oh
were first
wow,
cousins.
that's
Yeah,
crazy. I didn't even know that.
yeah, that
See,
was they. Yeah,
see, what was that? What was that
their mothers
NBC?
were sisters.
What was that NBC commercial? The more you know.
Mhm.
Yeah, their mothers were sisters.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh yeah, they are. They first cousins.
first cousins. Yeah, that's it. That's how Merritt ended up at Jackson State, because Harrison Wilson was coaching basketball there, and I think he had told them about him. Yeah, they all went to Kentucky State.
I'm gonna tell you like
Hey,
this with my Cowboys. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be real with y'all with my Cowboys. So yeah, everybody get off my ass about my Cowboys. We need a defensive coordinator.
Yeah, they fired the defense coordinator. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, what's his name? Eberflug.
Even
Yeah,
Flunk, that's
yeah,
what he
yeah.
is.
is this a safe space? Is this a safe space?
Man, you know my space is always safe. Like we
Yeah.
gonna get
How you
I,
kids.
I'm,
blame?
I like Cowboys, but they look bad.
How you gonna blame the defensive coordinator when the owner get mad with your all-world defensive end and send him to the Green Bay Packers? You
And
Oh, you talking
them
about
cannot.
Michael
motherfuckers
Parsons?
lost. And they lost.
Yeah,
Lost.
Bears got him.
Lost.
It's just
Lost.
I
Ma-
can't blame the defensive
Michael Parsons
coordinator.
didn't even play the rest of the season.
You can't blame him.
Trey Diggs
Big.
played. Trey Diggs played 2 games.
Yeah,
Listen, you can't blame the big guy. You get rid of your best player on defense, and now everybody else get the blame. They done, man.
You still wait a minute. Hold on now. We still even though the trade was masterminded by Jimmy Johnson from the U, Jerry had to pull. He had to pull the trigger on it. Okay, you talking about the man that gave up at the time back in the 80s? They gave up the best player that we had on our team was Herschel Walker,
Herschel Walker. I remember that.
and we fleeced the shit out of the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, he did go.
And if you really think about it, he could have fleeced the shit out of the Green Bay Packers. Because I wouldn't want just Kenny Clark. Give me Jair. Is Jair Alexander still on the team? Or did he go somewhere else?
Alexander, ain't he still in Green Bay?
That's what I'm saying. Please give me them and give me some draft picks Oh, I showed fleeced you. Look, you're not telling me anything that I already don't know. Troy, tell them how many times I done dug a plot for this fool right here.
Listen, can we stop burying Jerry Jones? Like, can we stop doing that?
I'm going to bury him when he
You want him to transition from this life to make things better.
I'm just saying.
Oh
I
man.
want to transition him to a new life now.
Oh man.
He would not win. He would not retire with the most Super Bowls as an owner. I'm sorry. You got 3 as a owner, man. You ain't beating Robert Kraft. You ain't beating you're not beating the Barlow family. You're not
49ers.
You're not even getting close to the Hunt family.
Oh, the Hunt family and Chiefs.
Yeah.
And my namesake, I don't know if we related anywhere down the line. That's my last name, Hunt.
Tell him, bro. Tell him, Pop. It ain't happening. He just, I don't know if he's senile, but if he getting senile shit, somebody need to take his old ass to court.
Yeah, because he's 84 years old.
Got power of attorney. Charlotte,
Man,
you got power of attorney over there?
Them people don't want to go to court. That girl gonna get that money. That daughter he been hiding all them years.
Shit.
Oh man, I remember. I heard about that. Yeah, he trying to cover that up.
He ain't gonna pass the Ronies either. It's time to transition Jerry over to the other side.
That's what happened. Think about the Detroit Lions with William Clay Ford. They said when he transitioned and he started seeing when he transitioned from his life, the Lions went deep into the playoffs and even ended up in the NFC Championship game.
We're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, don't his daughter? Is it his granddaughter or his daughter got the team?
Yeah, it's one of them in the Ford family. It's Henry Ford's family.
Yeah,
it's all because I think William Clay Ford, I think Henry Ford's grandson. They all in that Henry Ford's family. Yeah.
And then the Hallis McCaskies.
Alice family. Yeah, she passed away. She lived to be 102 years old. When she transitioned. 102, I think. I know she was over 100 years old.
Okay, Sheila Ford is the owner for the Lions.
Yeah, I know.
I know she got a good GM, so she ain't got to worry about nothing. All she got to do is sign a fucking check.
You sure can't say about a good GM in New Orleans. Man, Mickey Loomis been there so long, and Gail Benson just hanging on to him. It's just, it go back to her husband Tom. He's transitioned, and she's just hanging on to Mickey Loomis. People in New Orleans case, man, they ready for him to go. They ready for him to get him out of there. But she's hanging on to Mickey Loomis. He's been there since 2003.
You said Brad tripping. Oh my goodness. Before we get up out of here, Jacoby Morgan said he declared for the NFL draft, so he is about to start training.
Did he have another year?
Nah, he's done.
Okay,
he said he's done.
He's done. He graduated high school at what, 19, and he was at Syracuse for 2 years.
Yeah, with Syracuse. Yeah.
He was at Syracuse for 2 years. And then remember, he came to Jackson and sat behind Jason Brown.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember Jason Brown. What happened to him?
I think he went back I think he's either in Virginia or Arizona. I got to hit him up on Twitter. I got him. So I know he spent the 2.5 years here at Jackson. Well, he played 2.5 years, but he spent 3 years here. So
Okay.
he's done.
Yeah.
Because they're going to combine his Syracuse stats and his Jackson State stats.
Okay.
About it. But yeah, he's declaring for the draft. I think it's long uphill to climb, but if he could get on somebody's practice squad, that would be good.
Listen, you got to stop knocking the Canadian League. You can get
He go to Canada.
Yeah, Canada. Oh yeah, that's where Warren Moon came from. That's why all these people got. Yeah, that's where that's where he got his start, and look, he ended up in the NFL before going to the NFL.
He was leader in professional passing yards up until 4 years ago.
Yeah.
When did Damon Allen overtook him?
It's the white guy. I can't think of his name. I cannot think of his name right now, but the white guy passed him. He played like 15, 16 years in the CFL. And that's the only reason he passed him.
How do I feel about Jace going to PV? Depends on what position you play. If you're gonna play DN or he's gonna play linebacker.
Is he ready for Jermaine Jackson?
That too.
Is he ready for him?
Because he's going to a defensive minded coach.
Yeah, he's laid down the law of what he wants there at PV.
Let's talk about him before we roll up out of here. We saw the clip about the we saw the clip about him about him. He don't want to deal with no agents. He just want to deal with the parents. We've seen the other thing he said that he will only deal with he will only deal with this it right here. This from when he was day 3 in the portal. He said, I don't care. He said, I don't coach agents, I don't coach players. If I can't talk to your agent when you drop a pass, miss a tackle or blow an assignment, then I'm not talking to them now. I talk to players and parents. You tell your rep what I said. Basically, he said, get at me.
Hey, you talking about you want to talk to the parents? I thought about the guy from your alma mater, Doc. May you rest in peace, W.C. Gordon. His son was talking about it was at Coach Gordon's funeral. His son Robin was talking about it. He said he went and landed a guy that was being highly recruited. He said he go in those homes. He said those coaches like Billy Brewer and Rocky Felker were there in the home. You know, Billy Brewer from Ole Miss and Rocky Felker from Mississippi State. They were in the home. He said they were all there. They said 3 of them. They were there at the same time talking to this guy, top player in the state of Mississippi. He was top in the country, and he said he was in there. He said and they have Jackson State land. Jackson State was getting those players during that time. That was back in the 80s. And then he said, Robin told me, he he asked his father, he said, hey Dad, why did he go and get him? He said, well, well, while I was there, he said, while they were talking to him in the other room, they said those coaches were talking to him. He said I talked to the parents while that player was talking to them, and he got to the parents, and the rest was history. And he said, young man ended up he's now this guy's in his 60s now. He ended up at Jackson State. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. That's what Tremaine Jackson's doing that old fashioned way.
So yeah, I think if Jay's ready to be in the sticks or down there in South Texas,
yeah,
then yeah, he should be fine. He should be fine. he don't have to worry too much about a gauntlet like in the East than in the West, but I think he's still gonna have to worry about. When you look at it, Prairie View. I mean, other than Prairie View improving, you're looking at Texas Southern improving. You're looking at Grambling improving. You even, if they could get their stuff together, you even looking at Pine Bluff improving.
Yeah, Grambling has the chemistry to be a competitive team, but there's some things missing. I hope in that portal. I hope Buddy Mickey is getting some quarterbacks there in that portal because yeah, I was looking at them. He has some talent on that team. You know, the games that I attended to watch and watching him on HBCU Go and all those other because I made 3 games this season.
Wait, hold on, whoa. Somebody told me they was waiting till school to let back in. Has Mickey got a new contract?
Yeah, they just ain't.
Yeah, what I've seen on the news, yeah.
It should be.
Okay.
It should be coming out this week.
Yeah, I saw it on the news. Here, I'm here in Monroe, Louisiana. I'm 33 miles from Grambling, and I watch the local news. That's what I was seeing.
So I'm like, we getting ready to head toward the actual national signing day, and I hadn't seen a new contract. I know people said he wasn't going anywhere, but over here we don't. It's not, if it's not one of the major publications don't say anything, we don't see it. So I'm relying on Twitter and HBCU Game Day and HBCU Sports to report it, and I hadn't seen it.
Yeah, like I said, I'm right here in Monroe, Louisiana. Like I said, I'm in Northeast Louisiana, and like I said, Grambling is 33 miles west from me on Interstate 20. Like you say, exit 81.
Oh yeah, but yeah, I told y'all that he wasn't going nowhere. As soon as I said, as soon as he got 7 wins, they were going to look at doing that contract extension. He's not going nowhere.
They haven't had a winning season since 2019. That's the last time Grambling had a winning season, and Broderick Fobbs was there.
So just looking at it, it's like, nah. I mean, and he's still, he's still out there recruiting. He just moving it. He moving in silence.
Yeah, that's why he moved in silence. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, and the next, like every HBCU fan shouldn't be getting discouraged because you're not seeing a whole bunch of signings right now. It's going to be a flood of signings in the next 2 weeks. When this portal closed, it's going to get crazy.
Thank you. I said to my people, I'm saying to my folks, look, don't worry about it. We're going to sign the people that we're going to sign the players that we need to sign that's going to come in. Most of them are not going to be able to come in the spring, but they will sure be in the summer, so they can go ahead and get their experience going. So I'm not worried about signing. I mean, like I said, like you said, you look at Jackson State. Jackson State lost a lot between. I don't say we lost a lot in the portal. We lost a lot over with graduation. We had almost our team was not young. Our team was almost senior laden. It was juniors. It was mostly juniors and seniors on the starting 22.
Boy,
but we had an opportunity to see freshmen go out there and play, especially on the offensive line. We've seen a couple of sophomores out there, freshmen, play on the defense. So when I'm looking at it, I'm not worried about it at all. I'm looking at the coaching staff. Yeah, I'm looking at the coaching staff in Jackson. They're doing a great job of recruiting the players that they need. Especially in let me get this question wheel out here. Say just a question about TC reversing his stance on kids jumping in the portal and he not allowing them back. It's up to him. Now,
Yeah,
Cam Salas, I don't know how that happened. I don't know what Ken Clark said to him. All I know is he said he coming back. The same thing with Quay Davis. He was gonna jump in the portal. He said, I don't know what he told him or whatever, because really Quay only got this is last year anyway. This is his last season. I don't know what he said. All I know is he talking back, he talking back to coming back to school, and he signed it to the collective. So hey. Now with Travis Terrell was a
where did he end up going?
Purdue.
Oh,
Yeah, he was a special kid. And he
I
knew
remember seeing it.
He knew he was only going to be there for 2 years.
Yeah.
There was no need for him to try to bring him back out of that portal. And Ahmad going to Syracuse.
Yeah. He going up in the coach.
What up, coach? What up, coach? You need to come on up here, man.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, how's it going, man? Happy New Year to you, man.
Yeah, Happy New Year. You need to come on up here, coach. We need to talk. What up, though?
Yeah, Happy New Year to you, brother. Yeah.
Need you up here, or even on the next show, we do.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, man. Hey, I wonder. You talking about Graham. I wonder. I wonder if Mickey Joe's going to have an office coordinator this season to come. We will see. Or I don't know who's going to do the play calling.
What's on my mind? Transfer portal and Greenwood whiskey. See, Troy's almost done.
Okay, all right. Don't operate anything, Doc.
I ain't gotta go nowhere. I'm off tomorrow.
He said, "I'm off tomorrow." Yeah. I had to tell some other podcasts that they had to drink. I told them, hey, y'all stay where you are.
Hey, I'm supporting the look. I'm supporting the cause. It's 1400. Hey.
Oh, okay.
I'm supporting the cause.
Supporting the cause. Okay.
I just remember now. Just remember. For all these people out here doing these TikTok challenges with Everclear 190 proof.
Oh man, Everclear. Oh man, Troy, man, you give me a flashback, man. He gave me over 20, man. That's over 30 years. Oh gosh, man, Everclear.
Yeah,
I
be concerned about young people nowadays.
That's over 20 years, man. Gosh, Everclear. That stuff was in a. Had stuff in a daiquiri, man.
What's your take on your transfer portal now, man?
Huh?
I was talking to Coach. See what his was on the transfer portal. Everclear has to be very diluted.
Yeah, that's what happened. I had it in a daiquiri, man. That stuff had me, man. I knocked it out.
Some folks better kick in. Hey man. It's gonna be some gonna be left behind. And then you see how their football program look.
No, let's tell the truth. Florida State. That's what your program's gonna look.
What Coach say about Everclear? What you say about that Everclear, man? That's
Everclear is 100 punch.
That's 100. That stuff is.
But
nah, you but what you say, Troy? It's gonna be like Florida State.
Yeah, man. And listen, if you don't if you don't follow Florida State, it's a few reasons why you should follow Florida State if you're an HBCU fan. One, we sued the ACC, and we sued the ACC because the revenue sharing was ridiculous. And us suing the ACC, we won the settlement, and Miami is now in the championship game
That
because
man,
of Florida.
them fools ain't giving y'all no money. They get to keep $20 million to themselves.
No, what happened was, so we have a third party collective, but the administrators of the third party collective, some of them now work for Florida State. So our third party
Oh,
collective,
okay.
that was the legit third party collective, doesn't function the way it used to. So it's the $20 million of extra money you saw before. It's there, but they're spending like it's all part of the revenue share. That's
Right.
one.
Oh, okay.
Two, our athletic director and our football coach, I say they're on a personal improvement plan, but essentially the board of trustees are saying, we don't know what you did before, but you ain't doing it no more, and we gonna put some guardrails up. So we not spending $4 million on a quarterback from Oregon State. We may end up with a JUCO kid who probably is better than the quarterback we had this year. So everything is it's a, I don't want to say it's a money ball, but it's a very frugal expense. And that's still not the problem. The problem is that we have a athletic director who went out and told the world that we was going to spend $120 million on getting rid of our head football coach and hiring a black football coach. In reality, he was trying to go get Lane Kiffin. And that's where everything went left.
Yeah, y'all could have went and got James Franklin. I think it would have been better.
That's what the
James
sale
Franklin.
was. We was going to get James Franklin. We was going to dump Norval. We need $120 million. And then the
Well, James
reality was
Franklin,
he was going to
you didn't
get
need that
Lane
much
Kiffin.
James Franklin.
Remember, James Franklin didn't sign for a real long time when everybody wanted him. It's a reason for that. Florida State was the reason for that. When the people who was in power figured out he was going to get Lane Kiffin, that was not going to sit well with anybody on the board of trustees. And that's when they put the guardrails up. We got a whole different athletic department structure. So, like, I'm pissed off, but Florida State is a cautionary tale of if you don't invest in the program, what can happen. And this is what's happening. We got fans pissed off. They lost they season tickets because we went from 80,000 seats to 60. We made a luxury box area or party suite, if you will, area, and we took away 20,000 seats. People were mad. People are not donating the way they used to. So you got to be very careful about how you do things. And Florida State was not. And one good thing about FAMU over Florida State is they realized that keeping a losing coach is costing them money. Florida State didn't figure that out yet.
At least Florida decided to say like we're not gonna go with this losing ass coach again. And they
No man, all the time. That's every 3 years. They ain't doing that. Like people think they're doing something.
I think Summerall would be better. I think Summerall
will do okay.
I think Summerall is better than he's better
Napier.
Yeah.
He is, but he not.
He did great at Tulane, but I wonder if we can do it Florida. That's my question. Yeah.
That's the thing. The bootskins are funny. Like they're gonna give him 1.5 years to like look like he's gonna win the SEC. And once they turn, it ain't no turning back. They call them the Bull Gators. They big money boosters. When the Bull Gators turn on you, they ain't no coming back. It may take them to get the president on board, but once they turn, it ain't no coming back. What's this? What we on the third coach in 12 years?
What you talking about? You talking about? Talking about Florida?
Yeah, this is the third coach in 12 years.
Summerall, Napier, and then before that was who was it? Dan Mullen.
Dan Mullen. Who's now at UNO.
Who was it?
Yeah, Dan Mullen. That was a four coach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And
he's
then
at UNLV now.
it was they had the national championship run with Urban Meyer, but before that they had Ron Zook.
Ron Zook.
So this man, you better win at Florida fast. Ain't no wait, ain't no ramp up. Win at Florida fast, or we're gonna get rid of you.
Yeah, they don't play in Gainesville, Florida.
Yeah, they be playing hopscotch, they be playing cornhole. They don't play no damn football.
Ben Hill Griffin Stadium.
They play beer pong, they play all them white folks games. They don't play football though.
I will tell you this. Make sure you don't, if you have an altercation at Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, make sure you don't have it in front of the police. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Them people is not nice at that stadium.
You come in with some Tennessee orange on.
They will be friendly unless they lose. I will say that.
They sound like LSU people. LSU, man, people. That's what I said. Kiffin better watch himself, man. Those Cajuns and Creoles get to him. Oh man, he's rub people wrong.
Don't do no goofy shit like Brian Kelly did. Have a goddamn try to have some fake ass Creole accent. Like, is you retarded?
He's stupid, man. A lot of people don't like him. The people at Notre Dame don't like him. Yeah, Brian Kelly, I'm glad to see him go.
Brian Kelly has a track record of a lot of people not liking him, even when he was at Grand Valley State.
Grand Valley State, yeah.
I'll give Brian Kelly this credit. He didn't, unlike the Riley guy at USC, he went to go find the best. Yeah, he went to the SEC. He wanted to see if he was a good enough coach. Now he was not, but he took the challenge. He actually took the challenge.
So wait a minute. So you say he's better than Lincoln Riley. Lincoln Riley.
Yeah.
He went to because remember Oklahoma was still in the Big 12. He's like to the Pac-12, and then you decided to take your then. Well, not you, but the school decided that we're going to the Big 10, and now we realize you're not as good as what you say you are.
And remember, we thought he was going to switch jobs after they went to the Big 10. Right after that, too.
But see, this is not how you get a head coach job. Do not let your wife dictate where the hell you go. Because his wife, remember, Lincoln Riley only went to USC because his wife wanted to be at the glitz and glamour of Hollywood.
Oh, I had a feeling Beverly Hills and Hollywood. I had a feeling. Yeah, that Beverly Hills, all those fancy shops and all that high stuff.
I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry, you was not Rodeo Drive material. Your ass is the sloth and swap meet material. That's what you are.
Hey, when I went to LA, and I saw Beverly Hills, I was on the bus and I looked at it. I didn't even stop there. I went on to Westwood. I was on my way to UCLA game. Yeah, man. I just said,
You are not even sloth and swap meet. You are Baldwin Hills.
Yeah, I was on my way to UCLA's campus.
You are Fox Hills Mall, baby. You is not there.
Yeah, man. I went there where they tell you, when they go out and talking about they don't want to serve you because you look like you don't fit this. And then I'm like, I'm not stopping here. I mean, you might have all the money in the world. They just look at you crazy. They said the minimum, like the guys at minimum wage twerps.
Tight end coach for FAMU said, "Come to Tallahassee, where you can have an epileptic seizure looking at the light show, and at the end of third quarter."
Hey man, we will not disrespect the light show. We're not doing that.
Oh, talking about that light show.
Yeah, that light show is, and it's not. Listen, my wife is has seizures. It wasn't as bad as people try to make it.
Yeah,
It
because they
was.
will kind of give. I imagine people with health challenges that could work on.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't like
We want to see that green and orange light show. Unless I'm going to Miami and they win the national championship.
that.
Hey,
That's it. All in.
who else had those lights? You see, even Howard University has lights.
Timeout. How the fuck Howard University got lights in a high school ass stadium that they have?
Yeah, I saw that. That was back. That was years back. I think that was when they played. Was it North Carolina Central? And they beat them. Yeah, those lights. I said, wait a minute. Howard has those lights. I know Southern has it.
The hood stadiums here in Dallas look better than Howard's football stadium.
Oh man,
Yeah,
I've seen. I've been down on the
Miami.
field, man. I saw that. That's, man, you're right, man. School's right here in Monroe. Stadium larger than that.
I want to make sure it's said. I had no part in that slander.
If you hear this, Dr. Kanisha, yes, I said something about your little high school stadium in DC.
Yeah, I walked down the field because a friend of ours, he was band director there during the time, and they took me down that field. I know they have turf, and that was back in '96. And I looked at it, I said, okay. And I know Howard has all this prestige, man. And I'm not bashing the school, no. But yeah, it's not what I expected. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah, I'm not bashing the school.
Brian Kelly ain't gonna have no job by next year. Brian Kelly is gonna be sitting on X amount of money.
Oh yeah, he probably taking a trip somewhere. Yeah.
He is not worried about being. Oh, don't now. I don't want to get on y'all because I don't want to talk about y'all. So y'all know what y'all did, Jay White. Y'all know what y'all
Alabama
did.
A&M.
Yeah.
When I saw Cruz Stadium, Lewis Cruz Stadium, I said that's Alabama A&M.
We're not gonna get on that. We're not gonna get on that. But anyway, man. We'll be on Tuesday, right, Troy?
Yep. Tuesday night. I will have video from the game because my son is gonna drive me to the FAMU Grambling State game. I'm gonna try and get an
Okay.
interview prior too. Because I'm not really allowed to drive right now. So my son
Okay.
drive me to Tallahassee.
Okay.
He's a
Yeah, y'all be safe on the road.
Yep, definitely. He's a good son because about 2 days ago I was ready to fight him. But yeah, no, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, man. I'm looking. I'm gonna try to see where he's carrying again. I like to see that game. I want to see what's going to happen.
I'm not talking about because y'all beat us. I'm just saying y'all know what y'all did. You know what you did. Look at your athletic directory.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I know
Was
the
it like
athletic director. I like Paul Bryant.
But that ain't my place to talk. Y'all have fun with him. Y'all have fun with him. That ain't my place to talk. The Lord told me to be good and be to be good and to be worthy this year in 2026.
A&M. I watched their basketball game yesterday when they play Alcorn. I see Mo Carter and coach, legendary coach Van Petway did the game. Petaway, they did the game yesterday on SWAC TV. They have a nice arena. I was looking at that arena they have at A&M.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, we get up off this thing right here, y'all. So we get ready for Tuesday. Should generate some AI content. If you haven't seen it on seen stuff on TikTok and on check it out on TikTok. Trying to grow the TikTok over there. Since I
And thanks
said
for
I
the New
want.
Year's Eve. I gotta tell you, Doc. Thanks for the New Year's Eve entertainment, man. I was tuning in,
Mm-hmm.
and I just see you had your group there, the gathering, the old men that you had them on as well, and I sat there and I didn't have anything to do. I enjoyed the broadcast
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
and with that great music.
It's good to have good friends on here with you.
Oh yeah, and I was hearing the fireworks and gosh, I had the same thing going on here in Monroe, Louisiana. I was looking out there. I said, I'm not going out there.
I was not going out there.
Same here. It was nationwide. People would say they're not going outdoors. Yeah.
But yeah, we gonna get up out of here before Troy
All
get.
right.
All right, y'all. Have a good one.
Yeah. All right, Troy. I had to get ready for work tomorrow. Okay, man. It's great conversing with you all.
Appreciate it.
All right, you all take care. All right.
We ain't wild. We ain't wild. I just not gonna want to start nothing. I'm not gonna. I'm just chilling. I'm chilling. I'm chilling over here. But other than that, man, we'll be on Tuesday. Like I said, I'll be on there with Fat Mouth Sports. And then I'll probably be back on Wednesday night for myself. And Thursday will be the gathering of old men. So we'll probably be talking about on Thursday the last day of the portal. Yeah. And after that, pretty much get ready to talk about signing day, which is on, I think, February the 3rd. February the 3rd is signing day. Hey, I'm gonna call you. Hey, coach, I'm gonna call you. I got a new number, so I'm gonna call you as soon as I'm done with this. All right. But y'all be blessed, y'all be safe. Hug your loved ones and love all your loved ones. Oh, I meant to say, talk to my mom. Her health is she's getting better. They did tell her she is pre-diabetic, but she is going to work on that. Then I talked to my oldest daughter's mother. They just got back from their cruise yesterday. She told me that she didn't want to tell me, but she told me that they found a tumor in her gallbladder and got that out. So she's getting a checkup about that. So y'all give a prayer for both of them. But as always, be blessed, be safe, hug your loved ones and love on your loved ones. Crash out on your kids and beat them out the penitentiary. And as always, y'all know what I say. Be easy, baby. Peace.